remember if I added the music to it or not, or added the audio. That's the main thing, I guess, right there. Hang on, yeah, apparently it is on screen. Hope this works. I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. Um, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hopefully, I'm gonna have to mute myself. You may have to remind me to unmute myself, but I'm gonna mute myself and play a little music. I like this music; it's pretty cool.
Inspired by chips, spades in cycle engine rev, radio chatter and unit online, you patrollees. Whoa, whoa, yes, you too. Pull up on the feet, keep it clean, keep it nice. Whoa, whoa, yes, you too. Content on lock, yeah, we rolling all night. Cruising down the timeline, badge on the screen. Motorbike shine, yeah, the algorithm gleam. Patrolling fake vibes, keep it real, no cap. If the content weak, yeah, we right there at. Sirens in the back, red and blue flash. We protect the creators, that's a YouTube task. From shorts to long form, every lane we see. If it's fire content, yeah, we let it be.
Whoa, siren burst, it's radio voice. Dispatch, we got heat in the comments section.
Whoa, yes, to YouTube. Serve and protect every like and subscribe, please. Whoa, yes, to YouTube. Respect in the chat, yeah, that's our decree. Sheets inspiration, California sun, but we global online, yeah, the mission never done. One hand on the bars, one eye on the stream. If you break community rules, you know what we mean. No hate, no spam, no trolling tonight, but keep the platform safe, yeah, we do it right. Creators stand tall, viewers feel free, that's the code of the YouTube police. We ride together, day or night, for the love of content, we hold it tight. Whoa, YouTube police on patrol. From the homepage down to the comment scroll. Whoa, YouTube police in control. Like, share, subscribe, yeah, we guard the goal. Right. YouTube police on patrol. From the homepage down to the comment scroll. YouTube police in control. Like, share, subscribe, yeah, we guard the goal.
Your motorcycle's speeding off, you got a decent distance. All units clear, YouTube police signing off. Just say the word,
We can chat for hours, but I know that it's getting close to your bedtime, maybe.
I'm about to play one that was made for me by Auburn Sports Forum, or let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. This one's named 29. This is made for me by Auburn Sports Forum. It's easy to make music now. Yeah, I know, and I'm enjoying it. Good stuff. Let me play another one.
My sister went on Simply in
First time I noticed it, I didn't think twice. Just a number on a car flying by under Friday night lights. Back in 20 years, felt a lifetime away. Didn't know I was looking at a thing that stayed. Didn't circle it, didn't make a wish, didn't say a prayer, didn't question it. Just another detail I forgot about, or at least I thought I did. Funny how some things don't ever leave, they just wait around quietly. There it is again, 29, blinking on the clock when I'm killing time on a gas pump screen. Late night drive, like it's laughing, saying, yeah, I'm still alive. I don't chase it down, I don't ask why. Don't need a reason, don't need a sign. I just smile and say, yeah, you win. 'Cause there it is again, 29. Shows episode number I didn't mean to see. Everywhere enough to make you laugh, like the universe playing a harmless prank. I ain't superstitious, I ain't that deep. Just notice patterns that notice me. Some folks need proof, some folks need faith. Me, I just nod like, okay. I don't know if it means a thing, but it feels like it knows me. There it is again, 29, right on time when I wasn't looking for a sign on a receipt. A mile marker line like it's saying, relax, you're doing fine. I don't read into it, don't cross my mind, still feels good every time. I just laugh and let it win, 'cause there it is again, 29. Maybe it's not fate, maybe it's chance, maybe it's nothing but circumstance. But after all these years, it feels like a friend just showing up saying, here I am again. There it is again, 29. Same old number, different night. A little reminder, a quiet sign that I'm not crazy for seeing the lines. I don't need answers, don't need to define what it is or why it's mine. I just shake my head, grin, 'cause there it is again, 29. Don't know what it means, probably never will, but there it is again.
Okay. I kind of feel like a DJ. Hey, Arlene, good to see you, darling. The next one I'm going to play is actually one I wrote. This is a rock and roll. I like all kinds of music. Um, Next one's going to be one that, well, I didn't write it, you know, but I did create it. Hopefully y'all can hear it. I don't know. We'll see. This one is Devil Dog and Bella Wood, and Devil Dog and Bella Wood is reference to Devil Dog and how they get the Marines, U.S. Marine Corps, and how they got. I am not a Marine. Tried to join, was not eligible, or could not. Asthma kicked me out. Got kept me from going. But this was, I guess kind of I wrote it because of my buddy Devil Dog. He's good people. Hang on, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna mute myself.
But that's a good idea though, Code 4.
Teeth in the trench line.
To be honest, one of the things I wouldn't mind on
Sorry, I started in the middle.
June rain on the barley, From that broken French forest to every flag in the wind, you can hear those boots in the distance, hear that old song begin. Devil dog and Mellowwood, teeth in the trench line, claws in the mud, smoke in his lungs, fire in his blood. Devil dog and Mellowwood. Devil dog and Mellowwood. Devil dog and
And we went through the street.
I got a different one. I'm gonna show this one just because the fact that this is a friend of mine's channel. I was the first one to listen. He's got 4 songs that he's created. He's also well. Let me. Maybe this could even be a debut. I guess I could consider this a debut. The channel name is Broken Resolve. In fact, I will. Let me go through and drop that link in case anybody wants to check it out. That
Are
is,
you playing more music?
yeah. Why?
To go to bed at night.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
if I had somebody up here to talk to, I'd be happy to talk. But since I don't have anybody,
Jamie said I ain't got time for that.
yeah, I understand that, Devil Dog. I'm not.
You know they can hear me even though I'm not up on panel.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, they can. They can hear the echo. I think.
I don't think so. I mean, if you want me to add you to scene, that
Ask
and
them if they
talk,
can hear me.
can y'all hear Eddie? Stop moaning. The
Who's moaning?
I don't know. Jolene says stop moaning. I like it. I can. You can hear Eddie? Okay. I didn't think anybody could hear Eddie. He's in the basement.
Well, it's because of the echo.
Well, yeah, but you're not clear, so it doesn't sound right. I mean, it's bad audio, and that's one.
Wait, what else do I hear?
I'm sorry. I've got. I had a couple more playlists going, and I've got one more. I guess I need to mute. Hang on.
Maybe they couldn't hear me. Maybe they was hearing your stuff and thinking it was me.
Well, it could be, but I don't know. All I know is that I had the great Oz has spoken. That's funny. What's up, Digits? Digits, you want to come up? I know you don't show
That's
your.
not really digits.
It looks like his avatar.
That's not really P digit.
It looks like him.
Gary, you don't get it.
Oh, it's not P Digit. I get it. Yeah, not really P digits. Not P digits. I get it. Yeah, that's just. Let me go through and drop. I'll drop the link in case somebody wants to come up. I can't anybody. I don't know if anybody would want to.
Crap.
What?
Crap?
You say crap?
Yeah, crap. My phone, I guess, wasn't plugged in last night.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's at like 12%.
Well, then get off the phone. Hey, Jane.
Well, why do I have to get off the phone? I just need to
Well, you don't have to, but your phone's gonna die.
No, I got to plug it in.
Okay, we'll plug it in.
It's a fat charger.
But I wanted to go through and share this Eddie, or Maya's. Have you seen this new? Have you seen Maya's Um, have you seen Maya's channel with his music?
Um, yes, Gary, I've seen it,
Okay.
but I haven't listened to it.
All right. Well, it's like rock and roll. It's not really your style, I don't think. You primarily listen to country?
Gary, I listen to all music.
Okay. The
All right.
no one likes your accent, Jolene. What kind of accent is it? I don't know if I've ever heard it.
All right, Wolf and Snort here.
Hey, Wolf and Snort, good to see you.
Damn.
I well, I love accents. You know, oh, I love accents. You know, Lord knows a British accent is about as sexy as they come. You know, but I love accents of all sorts. In fact, I had an encounter the other day that, well, I don't know. One of the things that I hate about one of the things that I hate about this whole woke thing that was going on, and I assume it still is to some degree, you know, is people make assumptions. I heard somebody with a very faint accent of somebody that sounded like they had a Hispanic accent. And so, of course, I was in uniform. I guess that probably wasn't the best time to ask. And I asked, I said, do I, you know, I seems like I hear a little bit of a uh, accent for, you know, do you speak Spanish? You know, and she said, I also speak, you know, Portuguese and about so many other languages. And I said, cool. My daddy speaks 8 languages. You know, I only speak 2. You know, anyhow, I think I offended them initially. I think they got UK last. Hey, that would be awesome, Jolene. You would
Yeah.
be welcome up here.
Hey, Jamie has an accent.
Does she?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed.
It's a Bell's palsy accent.
You're so cold. You're so cold, Eddie. What did she say?
Nothing. That's that accent.
The
It's so strong you can't understand her.
that's so mean. No, I just you know she's in the background. She's not. Let me play one of these songs. The This is Broken Resolve, No Applause. This is a world premiere here. All right, now I understand it's up on the thing. Yours is almost gone. I'm glad to hear it. Nina, I guess wanted to let Jamie know, or all of us know, I guess, that her, you know, her Bell's or her thing that messes, you know, with her face is pretty much done. And so, but um, and people just speaking in the chat. I'm gonna play this. I love the English accent. I think it's sexy. But anyhow, I'm gonna play this, and y'all can. Hopefully, y'all will enjoy it along with me. And I'm gonna mute myself. And I guess Eddie can't hear me when I'm back to work. Well, congratulations, Nina. Glad to hear it. This is No Applause. Let's see. Do I want to play? Hey, I'm fine with playing all of them. You know, maybe I'll play No Applause. I like that one. I like, hey, now this is kind of got like a 90s rock and roll feel to it. Maybe an alternative rock, maybe. I don't know. But I really like it. He's got some really good music on here. He's only got 4 songs up so far. I like the honestly, his video on the fourth one, the most recent one, is hot. Um, but there is as far as and I like it. I like the other 3 even more. So hopefully y'all will enjoy.
Still breathing, still grinding, while you stall, I'm still climbing. No rest, no credit. Every inch I earned, I bet it. Talk cheap, stand back. You fall fast, I adapt. You wait, I move. That's the difference between me and you. Count me out, say my name. I turn pressure into flame. No applause, don't need it. No permission, I take it. No applause, no crowd. I don't bend, I don't bow. No applause, I keep moving through the noise, through the ruin. No applause, say it loud. I didn't quit. I don't bow. Underestimated, good. I eat out like I should. You hesitate, I strike. Built for not a mic. I'll talk, no spine. You wait for the right time. I don't hope, I don't stall. I hit it straight through the wall. Count me out, watch me rise. I don't need your fucking lies. No applause, don't need it. No approval, I beat it. No applause, no light. I still show up every night. No applause, no pride, just the fire. I survive. No applause, I'm not done. I keep moving till it's won. Keep your praise, I kept my spine. I don't need a finish line. Say my name, cut me loose. Watch me turn it into fuel. No applause, no crowd, no mercy, no bow, no applause, built to last. I don't break, I outlast. No applause, hear me now. I didn't ask, I'm here anyhow. No applause, didn't ask. Still moving. No applause.
I like that one. I guess.
No,
Eddie,
you just
go ahead, Eddie.
it has an F bomb in it, and that's what P Digits was saying. F bomb.
Oh, I didn't hear the F bomb.
Yeah, it says it. It says it. Me and Jamie's over here saying, "I thought this was a family friendly show," and I said, "I'll talk to him after the live." But then you brought it up, so I had to tell you.
The about applesauce. Uh, I hear you, Jolene. Well, the fact is that to me, it's what that song
I told her.
represents. I
I
like,
told her I said it only had like one cuss word in it. So
yeah. That I mean, even if it did have one, it's not much. Um, I don't remember it having it, but and I don't, but people have dropped the F bomb on here before, and they didn't get immediately kicked. I try to be
well, I'm
polite.
kicking you.
Well, kick me if you want to. It's your channel. You got control.
No, it's not. It's your channel.
Well, no, it's my channel, but it's your thing.
Well, my streaming don't matter.
Well, okay. Anyhow, now we got Eddie.
Are you
Dave-
playing more music?
well, not necessarily because you're up here. More than,
I can leave. Hold on.
well, no,
Hold on.
I don't know what you confused me, Eddie. You confused me.
There, I'm gone.
All right, that's fine. I'll play. Well, I've got several songs on here I can play. And there's meaning. That's right. There's meaning in this music. The fact is that life is a struggle, and you have to go through it full force. You have to go through it unapologetically. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do, regardless of the pressures or the
That ain't what I got out of it.
Well, that's what I got out of it. Um, by the way, Jolene says, "Hey Eddie," or "Hello Eddie."
Uh-huh.
Um, anyhow, the
I don't think they can hear me.
no, I
I
don't.
don't think so. I'm not on panel.
I don't know. Yeah, you're not on panel, but
Hello?
uh,
Oh, okay.
this is like a two-way conversation
They
on the.
can't, no, they can't hear me. Jamie
Okay.
just fell.
Anfield said, "Hey, hi Eddie," and Jolene says she can hear
Hello,
you.
Anfield. Hello, Jolene. I thought I already said hello to these people.
Well, I guess I could mute the tab. Well, you may have. But they can hear you, and I guess it's because I'm sharing the
I
screen.
know they can hear me.
And his woman, and that's Jay.
You're you're his woman.
I am
Yeah.
I'm not his woman.
Okay.
The his wife is named Jamie.
Tracy.
Her channel is
Oh.
Devil Dogs Keeper. Devil Dogs Keeper makes all my merchandise, and if you want stickers at a whole lot better price than what you're going to pay at some of these other places, um, don't. That's okay, Jolene. I'm just letting you know. That's why I was trying to introduce you. Uh, Jamie is Devil Dog's Keeper. In fact, let me go through and drop her link. Um, let's see. Uh,
Her store link is on your Nightbot.
is it? Okay,
Your store link is. That's
that's
what she
fine.
said.
Well, excellent. Maybe it'll. Oh, you mean on the thing? Okay.
On the Nightbot.
Yeah. Okay. Does it automatically prompt, or
I don't know.
well, if it's on Nightbot, it automatically prompts.
At least it does on Belt Loop. Maybe not YouTube, please.
All right. Well, that's. I'll drop her store link. Uh, I don't see it listed there, but that's okay. That will pull it up auto
Yeah,
fill.
it's right there. It just dropped it.
Okay, excellent. Um,
Right under. Oh, wait. He scrolled up. Right under P. Diddy's F bomb.
okay, well, y'all, uh, I guess I could still drop it.
She has more. She has to add.
Okay, well, I understand that. She can still add them. That doesn't mean they don't go to her store now.
Hey, look at that little cute robot.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
a.
cute robot.
Wait, go back. It's a Ralph bot. Instead of Nightbot, that's a Ralph bot.
That's a Ralph bot. So, Des is over this morning. I don't doubt that at all, Digits. You know,
Oh, what
apparently,
time's she in?
well, apparently she was upset yesterday, and anyhow,
I said, what time did she end last
I
night?
don't know. It was still running. I guess when I
It
got
was
home,
running when I went to sleep.
I think she
I
was
woke
still.
up. I woke up and it was somebody else's channel or something.
Well, I had her run until I guess I got home. I had her on my phone. Uh,
Jamie thinks he went over 5 hours.
that's not surprising. I mean, it's not the first time. Won't be the last time. Um, let's see.
Arlene said one something. 5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah.
She was still going when I went to bed when I got home at midnight, around midnight. So, let me go to your Jamie's store. That's the wrong one. Where is the stores? There's the stores. You you can get dog tags, keychains. Well, I guess I should show a few Devil Dog merchandise, coffee cups. By the way, Jamie may want to retake that picture. It just seems a little dark.
The
Um,
Devil Dog mug.
and if I could make one suggestion, um, yeah, I'm just thinking about merchandise and that type of thing.
Why don't you make it bigger? Like,
Oh yeah,
does it
you're
go
right.
bigger?
Hang on. Yeah, I can make it bigger. There we go. Only trouble with that now, I can't see the chat.
Oh,
That's okay. And Simon's here, trolling Eddie since 2023 Junior. Uh, it was over 5 hours. How much to ship to the UK? I don't know, Jolene. But if you want to order some, I'll help out some with the shipping.
what's the question?
She asked how much it costs to ship over to the UK. Well, yeah,
It depends on the size of the package and stuff.
it just depends on the size of the pack.
How much it weighs.
One thing
I
that
know I know one time we shipped but it was a big box, but we shipped to Australia
yeah,
and the shipping alone was like $100.
yeah, I know that was Australia. Australia is expensive to ship to.
Yeah, that was
One thing I used to do, Jamie.
what,
Um,
man?
well, I'm just trying to tell, and I don't know that it was good or bad or what have you, but I used to go through and when I would take photos to list things on eBay, I took like a box, cut out one side of it, um, so the one of them with a flap, and then I laid just a cloth over it. I liked a maroon cloth, uh, but you can just put like a white cloth or something there, or for that matter, black cloth, something just to highlight whatever the product is, and set the product in there and take a photo. Just so that it uh, look well. It just looked really good, I thought. But anyhow, you can get all sorts of merchandise done there, and she does the merchandise for me. She does it for quite a few people. We got stickers, and she got poker
Oh, look,
chips,
poker chips.
button
Nikki.
pins, magnets.
A Nikki magnet magnet?
Yeah, there's a Nikki
A
magnet.
Nikki net.
Yeah, that's a Nikki neck. And
Oh no, Civvy sure.
what's up, Savvy?
Morning.
How you doing, darling?
I gotta fix this in a second.
Did Gary wake you up too, Civvy?
I hope I didn't wake you up. The let me go through.
Civvy, did Gary wake you up too? I don't think she can hear me yet.
May not.
She gone.
She
She
back.
back.
She back. But we just trying to shout out Jamie's store at the moment. But they got all sorts of things on here. She makes tumblers, coffee cups. I don't see them on here at the moment. There's a tumbler.
Yes, we can hear you, Civvy.
Yes, we can, darling.
She can't hear us.
Well, can you? You can't. I don't know how to fix that.
Hey, there's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't connecting to my headset.
What? Civvy?
What?
Did Gary wake you up too?
No, my dog.
Dude, Gary, she keeps doing that because of the echo, I'm pretty sure.
Oh well, let me stop
She
that.
thinks she's having it.
What's that echo? Oh.
I'm gonna add you to the thing as well, Eddie. That way, since I can't hear you anymore.
Civvy, did Gary wake you up too?
No, my dog.
Dadgummit. She said yes.
No,
She
she said
said
no.
yes. She said yes. You woke her up, Gary.
She did not.
Is that what we're
Yes, you
going
did.
with?
She said yes, and then it disconnected her. You kicked her.
Yeah, Gary woke me up.
When she said yes, you kicked her.
She did not say yes, and I did not kick her.
Yeah, what? WTF, Gary? I thought we were friends, Gary.
See, I told you.
What's
Gary.
wrong with you, Gary?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
What the hell's going on here now?
I don't know why anybody would ever have my stuff. Honestly, I don't recommend. I guess having the notifications on when you're doing you know my when you're watching my when you if you're subscribed to me, because I could go live at midnight. I could go live at 6 a.m. I don't sleep a lot these days.
I
Um,
don't either because Gary's always going live and waking me up.
hey, I was up for an hour before I at least an hour before I went live. Let's see,
And
when
then
I'm going to go
and
live.
then I and then I wake Jamie up because I'm watching Gary on live and it wakes her up and then she yells at me for watching the phone in bed.
In fact, I was awake for 2 hours before I went live because I had to go live about 9 o'clock, right at 9 o'clock, maybe 10 till.
No, it was like you went live at an odd time. It was like I looked, it was like 8:53 or something like that.
Yeah, well, I can't help that. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. It's
Well,
not that I
you
want.
couldn't have waited till like 9 o'clock on the dot to go live. You just wanted to be weird.
Well, I'm weird to begin
It's
with,
like
and I don't.
9:29 right now. You can end it and you'd end it on a 29.
No apologies, my friend. No apologies.
Oh, okay.
They like that song,
Yeah, I don't like that song.
obviously.
Jolene
Eddie,
joined. Oh, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, hey, Joe. Awesome.
So I thought I'd pop in and join you.
That is so awesome. Thank you for coming in.
Eddie,
Uh,
With everybody anyway. Is everybody all right?
you're
Civi.
second and a fourth now.
Okay.
For some,
What'd you say?
What?
I think we're doing well. Digit says he woke up because he was done sleeping.
What'd
Well,
you say, Civi?
I said your package should be arriving between March 2nd and March 4th. There was a supply chain issue, but it's coming.
No worries. I don't even know what it is, do I?
I told you what it was.
I forgot.
Good.
he
Surprise.
I take a tour of a statin. You know that, right, Civi? And that's, Gary uses that excuse, so I got to too.
you don't have
Jamie thinks she knows, though.
you don't have to use that excuse. It's just convenient, I guess.
Well,
The
I've got a brain tumor, so I have no memory.
Well, we all have reasons why we can't remember.
Hey, Civi, what time's alive tomorrow?
Noon my time?
Oh, I won't be there. I'll be asleep still.
No, you
Perhaps
won't.
you could see the chat on your live. Have you done that, Gary? Because any other lives, I can't see the chat.
The I don't know when I'll have. I love the accent.
Civi, let me ask you a question. Blue, black, or red?
What?
Blue, black, or red?
Hey,
Blue,
Lisa.
black, or red?
Yeah, pick a color.
Oh, well, it could be as black as my heart and soul,
Yeah,
or
I
my
see
favorite
that.
color, red. So it's
Red.
either or. It's either or. I'm not picky.
I see that your black is your heart or soul. That makes sense. Just watch Bucci.
But red is my favorite color besides
just,
green.
just ask
But
Bucci the squirrel.
Bucci the squirrel says black.
Hey, Lisa, can you come up? Man, that'd be awesome. We'd have let's see, Jolene. Is that a
Hello, Jolene.
Scottish?
There's a song about Jolene, but it's spelt wrong or spelt different than what your name is.
The
Dolly
story
Parton.
is, right,
Dolly
sorry,
Parton, I
darling.
think, sings it.
Story is, I'm named after my father, Joel. His name was Joel, so they put "een" on the end of it, so they put Jolene.
That cool. Um, I'm afraid I'm not real good between the Scottish and the.
Her father's what?
Well,
My father's name's Joel, so they put "een" on the end of it, so they put me Jolene.
Yeah, her father's name's
Yeah,
Joel, Joel, kind of,
that's it.
and
That's it.
and they put INE,
Ian
because
on.
I guess they
That's
wanted
it.
a boy, and she, they had her
You've
instead,
got,
so they just named her Jolene.
you've got that right. You are right, sweetheart. Yes, you got that right.
See, I understand Jolene there, Gary.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I was just thinking, I love Lisa's accent as well. We could have, international panel here.
Well, where's Lisa from? Australia?
No, she's from the UK.
Oh, well, there's two from the UK then.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you get Jonesy up here, then it would be like right now it's not international. It is America and UK. Now, if you had Jonesy up here or, people from the Philippines, or then it would go international.
Okay. All
Right
right.
now it's just like continental, maybe between two countries.
Well, I could drop the American accent and go with my real accent if you
Oh
wanted.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm not
Or
going
you could
to.
get or you
I'm
What's
gonna
could
real?
get
get
stuck in it.
or you could get like Trini in Finland or Reds or something like that up here. Then it would be international. Because
That
then
would be
you
cool.
gotta have three or more, but to be international.
Do
Right
you?
now it's just like a phone call. United States to UK.
I was on a live ages ago, and they turned around and told me I was sounding like Ozzy Osbourne.
Cool. See, I
Well,
wish I
people like the Ozzy Osbourne.
I loved
Because
Ozzy. I miss
he's
Ozzy.
Yeah.
from Birmingham, that's why.
the well, no, I mean Lee. I guess. Well, you got Radio Jonesy's number, don't you?
Hey, Civi,
Hey, Eddie.
you have something arriving at your house between March 2nd and March 11th.
Oh,
What's up,
thank
Dad?
you. At least I know what color it's going to be.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because you gave me three colors, and so you don't know which one is going to be.
Well, I got a 33% chance, right?
Red.
I don't know where my voice is this morning. My God, what is this?
I kept telling Jamie to order it, and she kept forgetting, and I kept asking her, "Have you ordered it yet?" And she's like, "No, I'll do it now," and she never did it or whatever. And then I just asked her again, "Did you order that for?" Because when you said something would be here March 2nd or whatever, I just asked her again, "Did you order that?" Because I was trying to find out when it was supposed to be delivered, and she said, "Oh, I forgot." And then she said, "I'll do that right now." Good morning, Miss Hangover Lady.
Hope she's feeling all right.
Oh, get Des up here. It would
Hope
be
she said she
funny.
wasn't
It would be funny because she got a hangover. I need to yell some more just for Des.
You know,
Greasy spoon, that's what you need.
Oh, she
yeah.
says she ain't hungover. Dang.
Well,
Ain't gonna do me no good to yell other than have Jamie tell me you're yelling. Shut up, because he always tells me I'm yelling.
uh, I don't know if you're yelling or not. It doesn't strike me as being yelling.
No, he's just very animated.
He
Oh
is.
man, my freaking charger's not working. It's down to 10% now, and it's plugged up. It says it's charging.
Your connection, your phone, your thing ain't working properly though.
Probably
The
a
It
bad
charger,
says
cable.
not
it's
connecting.
because what?
Not connecting properly. Things or something probably broke or
Oh, this
something.
ain't a fast charger. I thought it was.
Well,
What
maybe you
is
should
what is
try
it?
another charger.
Oh no,
Oh, wait.
she says it's because I'm using it.
Yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
I'm using my phone and it's not a C to C. Oh, what am I?
Mine charges just fine when I'm using it and it's charging and
What
it's not
phone
a
is it?
C to C.
Good
Oh,
morning,
you just
Des.
got
I
a
hope you're
bad
feeling
cable.
okay.
What phone is it?
Hey, Des, if you take a shot of tequila in the morning, it will help you. I know. I'm just trying to help her, Jamie. Jamie's like, she's not hungover. I'm like, I know. I'm just trying to help her, Jamie.
Oh, I
Hey,
wish
you
I were
frozen.
hungover.
What did you say, Jolene?
Is he frozen, Gary?
No,
Oh,
he's not.
not that I know
Oh,
of.
Oh, must be my
you're not
fault
frozen.
then.
Good night, my head's big.
Yes, you do got a big head,
No,
in more than one sense.
I just mean on the screen.
And no, I'm talking about physically and your ego.
I really don't have a big ego. You know, I know you keep saying that, but I'm about as I joke about things, but and it's typically just for it's I consider it self-deprecating.
There is no way I'm getting an iPhone there trolling Eddie.
The the I don't I don't like iPhones. Um,
I don't either.
No, no, mate. Android only.
Yep, me too. Their iPhones are crapple.
uh,
Yeah, I'm starting to really hate my iPhone. I mean, how
See,
dare they? How dare they decide for me if I want to ruin my hearing or not?
you want to ruin your hearing?
Hearing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. See, they're trying to take over your life,
Yeah.
just like AI.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I
AI is
wear
taking
bone
over Gary's
conduction.
life.
I wear bone conduction earbuds or ear
Yeah,
headset, right? So they don't go in my freaking ears. But there's times when I can't quite hear what's going on because it decides that it wants to jack my volume down to 54%. And it has this stupid freaking thing where, oh, you've had your headset up above a certain decibel for too long this month, so we're limiting you. It's like, WTF is that all about? Let me live my life, man. Let me
yeah,
live my freaking life.
yeah, I
It's
hate.
like it's like all these Democrats. It's a great example right there. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna
hey
we're gonna tax you
Gary,
to death.
I'm gonna let my phone charge a minute. I'll be back.
All right, hey, why don't you hop in the kennel?
No, I'm gonna because we got things to do. I got to go get a shower and stuff like that. So while we got to meet Gail and
That's right.
stuff. So while my phone is charging, I'm gonna jump off here, go get a shower and everything else, and get ready and stuff like that.
The all
Hey
right.
Eddie, change your cable out.
No, it's not that. It's because I'm on EV Mux with my phone plugged in and stuff. But I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Mike's Adventure Sparks? The well, it's been my experience that, and I don't know. I guess Eddie's offline now, so I'm gonna move him back to the background a little bit. There we go. I think that no, that's not done it.
Gary, you're frozen for me, you are.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm just saying, sweetheart. So,
The I mean, to me, see, here's the thing. Um, it doesn't matter,
I
what.
fucking hate you.
Well, I'm just talking about, I guess what is it? Where there's going to be good people and bad people in any political party in any walk of life, whether they're white, black, brown, purple, yellow. It doesn't really matter.
I
Um,
agree. I agree.
and a lot of people set great store by you know where somebody comes from, or where or the color of their skin, what gender they are, and I don't care about any of that. There are good people everywhere.
Right.
Uh, I think people sometimes get something in their head like everybody from this place is bad and everybody from that place is good or whatever, but it just ain't true. Um, and I don't, but that you have to look at uh, individuals and their character as opposed to I don't know how I got on this subject. That's irrelevant. So you like the music, Jolene?
Yeah, I do like the music, Gary. I like that sort of music. Honestly, you listen to some of them. I don't like all of them, but most of the half demon stuff he does is quite good. And what you've just mentioned, he did a song about that as well.
Really? I'll have to.
Yeah,
I connected with him, and I will check it out. Um,
basically, we all die the same no matter where we come from. That's what he wrote.
that's right. And
Yeah,
he's got 471 videos. He's got 21.8 thousand subscribers. So it's a decent sized channel.
yeah. People keep nicking his music. People keep nicking his music and starting music themselves. He's called them as well. He's reported them.
I just shared his link. His I was um, for what, James? I don't know why you're sorry. Uh, Thank you for coming in, Lisa MH. You know
See you later, travel with Lisa. See you, Lisa. Lisa, take care, Lisa.
the
Hi, Lisa.
see let's see if you offend or attend or attended UNC or University of South Carolina, you're a bad person. No, the that hey Shawnee, while organizing books,
Beyond the chat.
just use the Dewey Decimal System, and you won't have to worry about organization. Hey, Marines and Army Mom, good to see you, darling.
Well, you could, Shawnee, color coordinate them so that all the spines are in color sequence,
Well, you could.
and also by size or
Yeah,
height. That's you should
yeah.
see me with my cookbook collection. It's ridiculous.
Well, I guess you could have them, send them to maybe get them to see if you can't get them reprinted all in the same size and same color. That'd be a little expensive, though, I would think. See, uh, everyone here always
Well,
messes up your books.
Mhm.
The
oops.
see, I'm still not sure what James was, apologizing for, or I don't know. Hey, I'm lost in conversation. I'm not good at this, but I enjoy doing it. So I guess
Get
I'll
you what you
keep
mean.
I guess I'll just keep doing it. As long
There's
as
nothing wrong with what you're doing. Perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing.
thank you. See, I'm dying to see if there's ones we can donate. Oh, okay. Who are you going to donate it to? The library or to prisoners? Sometimes prisoners, like having books. I understand it's probably you know, after all, if you're killing time, incarcerated, I would think you would want something to do or keep your mind active. Um, for me, the activity, a lot of it is just going on, being here as much. Oh, James, you're good. Honest to God, you know, I I'm okay with that. Not everybody comes here, and there's a lot of people I go to their live streams, and they don't come here, and that's okay. I still meet a lot of interesting people, and that's kind of the point to it. We have free little libraries. Okay, have books just for homeschooling, then to learn to read, board books, ones to keep for gifting. Okay, I got a bunch of books, and I hadn't read all of them. Um, One day maybe I will. I doubt it, but maybe. The fact is, people should. I want people to feel welcome here when they come, but I don't want anybody to feel obligated. Honest to God, I don't. The This is
You
a
made me feel, Gary. You made me feel welcome. So
well, you are very welcome here, Jolene,
thank you. Thank you.
and I'm thankful to see you. Honest to God, I am. Um, the thing that I know some people get, all, I don't know what's the word, they they get upset if people are here or not here. Or, you know, I don't.
People's got lives. People's got lives of their own as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. People have lives, and sometimes you know they make great coasters.
I got one who's like all pissy about the fact that I'm never in his lives.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know
And
why people get
I'm
that.
like, dude,
Reason why.
you go live when I'm at work.
Yeah,
And actually had the audacity to say, well, then take the day off when I go
What?
live. I'm like, okay, so you're going to pay my bills?
yeah, no doubt.
Reason.
All right. Which bill are you going to pay for me? You could pay my car payment or my loan.
I like Phil Robertson and Lee Emery. Um, yeah, that's the problem. All right, there's good things to YouTube and there's bad things to YouTube. Um, YouTube does kind of change people's focus. If you think about it, when anybody started watching YouTube, it was either to learn something like how to set my watch, or it's maybe they,
Hey,
did a
Jan.
search for that, um, uh, or maybe they just found somebody they enjoyed their content and wanted to watch it. Well, the problem is once you move into a creator position, maybe you just wanted to share, or you wanted to have your own group of people. A lot of people do it because they want to, have something for posterity, their kids, grandkids, that type of thing. I personally started YouTubing because started making videos because I didn't want to have to write a journal for my gardening. And they say you're supposed to write a journal for that type of thing. um, Anyhow, I didn't want to have to do that, so I made a couple of videos. I had no interest in doing YouTube. I mean, I've known about YouTubing for over 20 years. Um, I guess it
I
was.
think that was quite like Gary. I didn't know about you. I've been on YouTube for a long time. Don't get me wrong, watching things and whatever. But I didn't realise about live until about 3 years ago.
Mhm.
I was late. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I had seen a little bit about you. I mean, I never watched a live stream, but I saw some things where some people uh, were live stream. I mean, I saw a video at one point about somebody live streaming a police chase or something like that. They were being chased, um, something like that. But I guess I had no interest in live streaming. I saw things about people streaming their whole lives, set up cameras in their living room, and just people would watch their daily life. Hey, I guess I don't want my whole life broadcast. Uh, Apparently, some people didn't mind, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It just wasn't something that I was interested in doing. Um, let's see. I watched videos about farming. Okay. Well, my first when I got really into the whole gardening thing back in 2020, and I tend to be, believe it or not, I tend to be a little bit obsessive compulsive, and so I spent hundreds, if not thousands, of hours watching gardening videos just so that I could learn more about growing food. When 2020 hit and COVID hit, there was a worry about supply chains and about food and about people working. And had my brother hadn't had any work for like a month, and so it became a concern to me. So I started learning about it. I made videos just so I wouldn't have to keep a journal. Looking back, I didn't even do a very good job with that, the way it should be done. Anyhow, But once you start making videos, you kind of want other people to see them. Um, and
Get
so
what you mean. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say again, Jacqueline, Jolene.
I get what you mean.
So yes, ma'am. And then you get to thinking, well, I'd like more subscribers. So I started doing stupid stuff to try and get subscribers. Because once you notice something, it's like I guess it's kind of like the whole watch pot doesn't boil. Um, so maybe this is my YouTube story. Anyhow, the
And I reckon you'll do very well as well. I reckon you're going to get more and more and more, and you'll do very well, Gary. I think you will.
well,
You've done well as it is. You know what I mean?
thank you. I don't. The
I'm
thing,
only a small channel, darling. I'm only a small channel. I don't really want to be a big channel or anything. So I've only got 155, I think, to myself, really. I don't really ask people to subscribe to me. But if they do, I'll subscribe back. And I will be doing lives again because I stopped it for a while because of trolls.
that is the tough part. It helps to have. I mean, you may have noticed almost everybody. Well, pretty much everybody in my chat is a mod. The reason for that is I realized early on that when people come here, a lot of times they are looking to be entertained, but they're also looking to build a lot of, if they're a content creator, a lot of times they're looking to build their own community. They want to be a part of yours. They want, other people to be a part of theirs as well. It's a
Yeah.
mutually symbiotic relationship, I guess. Um, Now, as a channel grows, a lot of times, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody that comes into your live streams. And I used to stress out about that until I gave myself permission just to do what I want to do. I can't do this and have fun with it if I'm always stressed. And so, for those subscribers, and I have no content but helps other channels. That's awesome, James. I'm gonna make sure that I'm, one of those 27. I am. I'm 28. Let me see if I got another channel where I can make it the perfect 29. I don't think I do. I think I've got.
He wants to sub.
There we go. 29. I am your 29th subscriber. I'm 28, 27, and 29. So, um, anyhow, well, you may trolling Eddie. That's fine. But hey, good to see you, Aaron. You're welcome to come up too if you want. We'd love to have you up here. Um, but the fact is, one thing kind of inevitably leads to another. And once you start paying attention to, oh, I've got this many subs, and I could get a few more, and then at that point, you kind of want to start looking, well, maybe I could get monetized. They could pay me for doing the stuff I enjoy doing. The trouble is every step keeps leading you to another thing. Um, and I don't care about the money. I am this my other channel, YouTube Police, is not a monetized channel, although I think I will monetize it when I get there. But in another room, so it sound different. That's okay. Um, but every step you take gives you a different focus, and I don't care about monetization. Money is a whole lot easier to make money doing other things than YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong.
Cool. Yeah.
I know that there are some channels out there that make a lot of money. Stupid, stupid money. The stuff, or some people would say, and screw you, money.
Gary, I only did this just to basically see other people on other countries because I don't really go out much. I go to work, come back home, and that's it really. And so I don't really go out much. So I did it just to see if I can see other countries what they're up to. You understand what I mean? It's nothing. I don't want money off it because I never will anyway.
Well,
I'm not.
I totally get where you're saying. What's going on, man?
Hello.
Well, good morning.
Good to see you, brother.
Morning.
Well, nice to see you guys too. Like I
It's
said, my microphone's not going to sound good. This is a totally different room.
that's
So
okay.
pardon me for a little while, and I'll go to my other room in a little bit.
It doesn't sound bad.
Right,
Um,
Aaron.
Good morning.
Good
the
afternoon here.
the I for me it's I mean I do my as far as money is concerned, I have a job. If my job pays my bills. Right now, I'm working on my high four to help with my pension. The money is, I make more from working one overtime shift that I make working, sometimes two, three at times, depend. I mean, because YouTube is inconsistent for me. And there are times when I guarantee you, I could put 6 months of 6 months of YouTube income into uh, into one overtime shift as far as the pay. So and I'll never be one of those huge channels. I'm not going to be a mega channel. Why? Because I guess, mostly, what do they call it? Personality driven. Uh,
Now, don't set yourself short on that kind of
Don't
thought
forget to
process
say that,
when it
Aaron.
comes to YouTube. What I've noticed is people that absolutely suck have a lot of subscribers and are just mind-boggling, for some reason, popular. At least this you present real personality, unlike these frauds out there. So never, like I said, never think like that.
well,
I agree with Aaron, what he just said.
well, that
I mean,
may.
my personality, I'm a little sarcastic dude that I had zero, and I'm starting off with this, and all of a sudden, this Michael Jordan controversy got me almost 17,000 views on one video. I'm still defending myself. They called me a pedophile just for defending the dude. So
Yeah,
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I know,
How are
and
you going OnlyFans look?
yeah, that's hey, my OnlyFans channel.
Oh goodness.
Well, God, I'm not. Uh, where's the money at, Gary? Only 29 has a ring to it. Only 29. That's funny digits. Um, digits, you want to come up, bro? That's he's about as funny a person as you're gonna meet. I enjoy his personality, his humor. I'm not sure everybody uh, likes the same stuff,
Oh,
but
dear, I like humor. You gotta have fun. Life's too short. You've gotta have fun.
I agree. But that's why I do this. I allowed myself to fall into that trap of, well, maybe this could do that, and maybe this could, or at least focusing on the numbers. And you know what? Anything beyond 1,000 subscribers is irrelevant. I've seen people with 100,000 subscribers that hardly have anybody in their chat. I've seen, I've seen people with huge, and it's all so, it doesn't, a lot of it doesn't make sense, you know, and so I don't worry about it. Doesn't mean I don't notice it. You know, I look at my numbers from time to time. This channel right here that we're on currently, YouTube Police, is is I've got about a little over 2,000 watch hours for the second or third time. Um, the the last time I thought about it and did not want to monetize because I was already feeling burnout. And that's one thing about when you start turning this into a job, it's like you get burnout. So,
I understand because I've seen other channels do that, other blokes do that, been to work, come back to the YouTube, and he's actually told the truth. I can't do this anymore. I'm gone. I'm burned. That's what he said as well.
and some people, you're right. Some people do. There are people that do that, and sometimes they totally burn down their channel. I
Yeah.
don't, I don't see the point in burning it down because there may be some, it may be, years from now, I could be long gone, and maybe my niece or nephew will want to reminisce, um, or maybe they'll just want to see what it was like for Uncle Gary. And I try to be, who I am on here. I'm as authentic, I guess, as I can get. Does that mean I share every detail of my life on here? No, and it would be stupid to do that. But
Well, you're not a Kardashian either, so it's all good.
you know that's true. That's true, and I'm sure I ain't
You
that.
don't thrive. You're not thriving. You're just like these others. These other. Oh man, this is family friendly. These yahoos that have all this content that get them a lot of recognition, that don't seem to appreciate what they have, and then they go off and still throw their life out there like they're. This is some weird stuff we live in. All I can say. Uh, Genuine people are hard to find now. But thank
You
you for not being a Kardashian.
you
Yeah.
got that right, Aaron. You've got that 100% right.
Judy May, Judy May, Judy May. How you doing, darling?
Hi, Judy
Thank
May.
you, Aaron.
But yeah, I mean, to me, this is it's like my buddy Jonesy said. He said it's a lot like sitting around in the local pub, just sitting there talking with everybody while they're you know while you're discussing the day's topics. Um,
Well,
I
look, my picture, my stuff's starting to freeze up. I'm gonna go back into my other room.
all
I'll be
right,
back.
all
This
right.
is
We'll see you
look at
then.
that. I'm frozen. Look how retarded I look.
Well,
Oh goodness.
I tell you what, anytime it catches me, it ain't in a, and I freeze, it ain't in a flattering. Uh,
That's not flattering,
the
but I appreciate you lying. But I'll be back.
Hey, we'll see you in a minute, Aaron.
Ugh.
The But I do think that as long as you can keep the right mindset, YouTube can be a lot of fun. I
Hello,
would
Judy. Hello, Judy.
I would even say can be therapeutic. So it's just sitting down, having fun, and doing what you do. Um, the That's the ultimate way to do it, I think.
Gary, I think you're doing perfectly fine. I think you're worrying about nothing. You are who you are, and I think you're great. So
Well, thank you. Um, hey, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
exactly.
And I have done it wrong a few times, but I keep coming back to it because I don't want to miss my friends. And the fact is that when I quit gaming, I used to game, but when I quit gaming, I did miss the
What did
folks.
you play?
Do I know?
What did you used to play? What did you used to have? An Xbox or a PlayStation, or was it computer gaming?
It was an Xbox. I never really did computer games. When I was young, I used to play like Asteroids and like Sea Witch Wizards was the pinball game I played, and that was back in around 1980. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I played Pong over at my cousin's when he had the Atari. So I've been playing. I played for a long time. I used When I quit, I was playing Xbox. Mostly, I was playing a game called Destiny, and
Yep, that's what my dad used to play that before he passed. Used to play that for years before he passed away. Destiny and that. Then trouble is, it's a quite expensive game that is when you got to keep topping it up all the time.
yeah, and I understand you can actually do. You can actually, there's a. I think it's even the latest updates. I think are free with the original game or something like that. I mean, they're giving it to you nowadays. So
My mother plays it. She's a PlayStation 5. My mother plays it. And she's 70 this year, and she plays it. She loves it.
cool. Uh, Apparently, Judy May just took a shower with all of us.
Oh boy, Judy May.
But well, you're off today, ain't you? Today, Sivvy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to be off every day,
Well,
but
that's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Is you the cook? You do all the cooking and stuff, is it?
Yeah, I am.
She's
Yeah.
actually a professional chef.
Okay.
Seriously,
What?
she is a professional chef, but she's more than that. She's the executive culinary director, I think it is, of. Hey, Tammy, would you mind getting me a cup?
Everything kitchens, right? And basically, I used to help the chefs and stuff do the prepping and stuff like that.
I'd like for you to go with me, but
I do all sorts of other things. I do very little of that. I do more paperwork and
Yeah, they used to
stuff.
get me. They used to get me prepping all the time, so I was quite fast at it. So they used to love me doing it.
Well,
What's that?
Who's got the squeaky door?
but Stevie is extremely talented in multiple ways. It's like a deadgum. What is the? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would say she's bordering on genius ability. I mean, she's computers, electronics. She got it going on. When it comes to drawing, she's an artist. When it comes
Um,
to cooking, she's her focus on her channel is cooking. But
Jack of
well,
all trades, they call it, don't they? Jack of all trades, they call that now.
but she got skills with. Hang on, let me find the right.
You give me way too much credit, dude.
No, no. Um, let's see.
But I am a culinary services director.
I'm just looking for the right background. I'll find
But
it.
no, Gary, I've got to go. I've got to do some bits and pieces. It's nice to finally come on your
Oh,
channel.
son of a
I'm
crap.
thankful you came up, Jolene.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Nice to
Take
meet
care.
you, Jolene.
And you, sweetheart. Take care, a lot of you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Somewhere in here, I have.
What an absolute sweetheart.
Oh, no doubt. This is some of Stevie's work right there.
so you're not going with me?
I'm sorry, babe. I got a live stream going. Where are you going?
Walmart.
It would be an epitome of foolishness for me to ask you to pick me up a couple cases of my drink.
It would.
Still, I'm going to ask.
Well,
Go
we're supposed
get
to
your own drinks.
propane.
Yeah, well, take my card and pick me up a couple of cases of drinks and maybe a propane bottle. Can you think anything else we need?
I don't know.
A Snickers.
I'm not sure.
Oh, by the way, baby, I brought you a present, and it'll make you feel any better. Have you looked in the refrigerator?
That's not mine. That's yours.
Well, I had a few of them. I couldn't resist them.
Ah.
The
So you thought you just slipped those off on me.
well, I figured you might enjoy them too,
Ah.
and I love you.
Uh-huh.
You're my soulmate.
Which card you want me to get?
I guess the Discover.
You're supposed to be paying that today.
I paid it yesterday.
Oh, never mind.
It was expensive too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, where is it?
It's in my wallet. You see my wallet?
I have it right here, but I don't see
Well,
It's where
bring
you
it.
put it last.
It better be in my wallet.
I don't see it. I don't know where you put it.
If not, well, there's a problem. It's right there.
Oh.
There.
Okay.
A torvastatin. That's what the problem is. A
All right.
torvastatin.
You don't take a torvastatin, do you?
No. I'll hurt you.
Okay. You want to spank me?
No, I was thinking about slapping you, but
You're going to. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
thought.
please slap him. Please slap him. He would love it.
Here you go, baby. You want to spank me? I'll stand up.
I'll be back shortly.
All right. She
Oh,
gonna be.
that squeaky chair. Between you and Lance, I don't know which is worse, the squeaky door or the squeaky chair.
Now, Arlene says, "Get him, Tammy." Tammy is awesome. She really is. She is the perfect person for me, um, and I am thankful. Now, I had to go through a lot of dating to find her, but she's not like anybody else. So, uh, never slap live. Oh, okay. The well, that's a long story, which I won't tell. But um, I'm pretty sure she is perfect for me, and I like to think I'm perfect for her. She tells me I am, so I got to believe her, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I just want to believe her. That's always the question. The I have a tendency to be rather naive in some ways, but I know that about myself. So it if you think about it, if you tend to if you know that you're naive, would you then not question your uh, whether something is a reality or just imagined? That's I have to question my own motives. Maybe I'm thinking too deep on it, but the I got into a discussion yesterday about about that same subject, and I guess it was I don't remember what live stream I was in, but I always have to question my own motives to look for a deeper truth. Life isn't black or white. Life isn't A or B. Sometimes it's A mixed with a little bit of B or B mixed with a little bit of A. Um, it's like the yin and the yang, uh, which is I think that's Asian or Oriental, or I'm not even sure what the right way to say that is. But I tell you what, I'm going to uh, do this for a minute so y'all can see the Shivy's artwork. That's the best I got right there. But I try not to take anything too seriously. Um, it's funny because when I was young, 10th grade, I guess, I used to be real sweet on a girl. Now it's understandable. There were a lot of people that was sweet on this young lady. She was homecoming queen. She was very extremely sweet, um, you know, personable. Uh, she was ideal in my mind, and she had to be ideal in a lot of people's mind, or she would not have been. She would not have been so desirable, so so popular. I guess that makes sense. Um, over the years, when I left Texas, no, when I left for Texas, my family left for Texas. Y'all behave. Y'all behave. Hey, hey, stop it. All right. When I left when my family left for Texas in 1981, didn't see her again for, I don't know, 20, at least 20 years. Didn't know where she was. You ever think of somebody that that you knew back in high school or a long time ago, and ever do a search on Google for them?
No.
I used to. There was two. I guess for that matter. Hey, Gladys, good to see you, darling. Um, I would go through and search for this person, just wondering what they did. What they were doing. What was their everyday life like now? Um, well, I guess I've kind of distracted myself from uh, the initial intent of the conversation. I would just say that when you have a tendency to look into things and actually dwell on it, look at possibilities, look at the what things mean, why things are the way that they are. Sometimes it can lead you to a deeper truth or insight. Um, and there have been times that uh, questioning things have led me to deeper truths, and there have been times that's led me out in left field. It is what it is. But I never know if I'm doing things for selfish motives or I'm doing things strictly trying to, you know, for altruistic motives. That's a good word, altruistic, altruism. Um, but when it comes to YouTube, and I guess that's what kind of has led me to this conversation, this rambling, that I like to think that what I do is try to help other people. It does make me feel good to help other people. To When I see somebody that, for example, Civvy, um, I absolutely love you. All right. Now that's not to say I love my wife and I'm in love with my wife, but that's not the same thing as and I'm not trying to flirt or anything like that because that's just not hang on, let me get all this stuff straightened out.
You're just not into me. We'll just put it that way.
I won't even say that so much as I'm, well, I don't think that, I don't think that, um, I think there's a lot of things about you that are awesome. And
Well,
so,
there's a lot of things about you that are awesome too, and I really thoroughly enjoy our friendship.
well, thank you. That's actually very humbling to me. Hey, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
I mean, did I come in at a bad time? Because this is making my heart melt.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's okay. I don't have a heart, so.
Oh, stop. But yeah, I should sound a lot better now, correct? I mean, making sure I got this stuff set right.
Well, you sounded fine to me last time. The only issue that I saw was that your camera froze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know. Why do you YouTube, Aaron?
What do you mean by the question?
That's a great question. I guess I mean, what motivated you to start doing YouTube?
Well, I thought I told you whenever I got hurt at work to
Right.
get to give how can I say it politely? The younger people that I was working with at work saw me using one of my crypto Visa cards.
Uh huh.
Because it looks so different, somebody pulled me aside and said, "Man, what is that? That looks really cool." And I explained to him, "This is something I use to draw interest on crypto." And everybody's like, and then another person got next to him, and I said, "I invest in crypto. I used to do stocks. I know about stocks and crypto. So if y'all have questions," next thing I know, I had another person come. I'm like, okay. So basically, at work, when it became their lunchtime, I'd go over there and I'd sit for 45 minutes to an hour and a half explaining why investing in something is important, especially when you get into a certain age. I explained the difference between a security. Whenever you hold a security, that's basically a stock. You have an investment inside of a company. And I did that, broke that down to cryptos. And next thing I know, I had a lot of people. And whenever I got hurt, that's whenever I lost the ability to walk. And if anybody wants to hear it, my kneecap went under my leg, and it hurt, and I missed about 6 months of work. Well, in that time frame, somebody just made a comment and said, "Man, I need to get on YouTube. I know what I'm talking about." I was like, "Well," and I started. That's whenever I started picking up and watching more and more YouTube videos to see how people present it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, a lot of people that I watched, their facts were becoming their own facts, and they were bending stuff to get people's attention. I guess you could say they were lying for more publicity, and it was working. They were very convincing on, especially cryptos, when it said, okay, you can make X amount in a small amount of time. And I said, wait a minute. So I got it. So what I had to do is start, and if you go watch any of my crypto videos, I tell people, watch how they present themselves and be careful who you listen to, because they're full of crap. And I started dropping more and more videos about it, and people started coming to them and going, and that's how it all fell through the floor on me. I went, oh, okay, this is just so much fun. But anyway, that's whenever I started listening to people rag on sports, and I said, man, now this is something I can do, especially the WNBA. They're a bunch of, man, okay, let's go with it. So I started getting hate for that, and I went, these people that are hating me for this, I realize they don't even watch this stuff because I'm 100% factually right, and I have all the evidence, everything I do. I pull up web pages, and I pull up articles, and I pull up live camera feeds about all this stuff, and I said, okay, let me start doing some crime videos. Well, those started coming up, and I started giving my opinions. Next thing I know, I started looking at, like, man, I'm pretty good about solving crimes too, and that's how I got this.
All right.
And
Well,
now I'm just a sarcastic little bad bunny.
that's well. I guess you enjoy doing it.
Yeah, I mean, now here's why I'm frustrated with YouTube. Now, I'll take both videos at the same exact time, and I will post one on Facebook and one on YouTube. Facebook could get 100 views, and it works kind of the same way whenever you don't have people follow you, and it shows you a diagram of who's following and who's not. And I put it on YouTube and who's following, who's not. I'd have 100 views on Facebook, and then I'd have one view on YouTube. I said, okay, well, what's going on with this? So I started doing research about that and the algorithm, how it works. So I started labeling videos a certain way, then I labeled them a certain way, and I started getting more views over here. And I said, how come I can't balance them out? And then this Michael Jordan controversy came out, and I posted them at the same time with the same thing, and I started defending. And I went through. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan. I defended him because I watched people on YouTube and Facebook that were blasting him for being the P word. I mean, I know it's family friendly. And I did everything else opposite that everybody else did, and I come out to find out that, hey man, he's fine and dandy. The father's fine and dandy with it, and these people still blasting me. But on the videos that I've done that I consider better quality than others, especially a better subject than others, they'll get 500-600 views, and then all of a sudden they drop off at midnight Central Time. And I still haven't figured that part out. But this Jordan thing, and what really, really makes me mad about the Jordan video, I got copyrighted on it.
Really?
Yes. And I went and checked the details. It says it will not affect your thing. And I realized whenever I open it up on my own page, there's commercials on it. I'm going, I'm not monetized. And I went and dug into that. The people that are striking, not copyright striking it, but copying it, they're getting the commercials off of my views.
Yeah.
But I didn't copyright anything because I had the volume completely down. I did all my narration on it, and
Right.
it was 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, and now that video is out there, I'm at 17,000 views. it's I don't know. Are they piggybacking off me? I mean, it's like they're picking and choosing my content to put out there, even though it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I understand what's going on with YouTube. They want the best to do it, but they put a couple of my other videos out there that did fine. I don't know. It's just, but Facebook, everything I get constant views, and I went from 0. I've got what 450 subscribers over there.
Yeah. I quit going to Facebook. I've got now on my personal page. It was closing in on 5,000, but it's the last time I looked, it was probably 4,500. So I guess a few have fallen by the wayside. But the only reason why I got so many is because, I mean, granted, first of all, I've lived in so many places: Crestview, Florida; Chipley, Florida; Pensacola, Houston, Texas; Arlington, Texas; Hurst, Texas; Jackson, Mississippi; Florence, Mississippi. I've been all these different places, and I know people from everywhere. And so when I started doing that, in fact, that kind of ties back into a conversation I was having a little bit ago. The only reason why I went on to Facebook to begin with was to reconnect with Erin Denise Davis, who I was sweet on in high school. Well, she ended up marrying my brother, so it all worked out. But the bottom line is that hey, Marines and Army Mom, yeah, Facebook is. I don't. That's not that part. I don't know much about that, Marines and Army Mom. All I know is that the content that got put out on Facebook just kept me in a bad mood. It just always did. And it was because, at least to some degree, it was getting political, and that was all it kept feeding me. And I don't like things that cause division. I mean,
Now, the main reason I started doing it on Facebook,
mm-hmm.
I got a message from somebody through a YouTube thing that says your stuff is not bad. Go look at Facebook. I didn't even have a Facebook page, so I went and looked at the stipulations. I read it. I said, okay, this seems plausible to be able to do. They're offering monetization on creators. You have to have X amount of content per week, X amount of, I want to say it's 500 or more every 30 days. I said, let's see if I can do this. The next thing I know, I'm right at 450. I have right around half the videos I have on YouTube, but I'm just trying. I'm pretty much playing the pool. But as of messing with people and talking, I don't do that much on Facebook. But people that I work with still follow me on both, and I said, I'm still dropping content. Just see what happens. I guess you say I'm throwing darts at a board I can't see.
I understand, Simon. Yeah, I understand that they have stuff like that that's driven by the algorithm. But I don't care for drama. I don't care for. I try to avoid that when I can. Doesn't mean I don't get dragged into it, kicking and screaming from time to time, but I don't like that. And so,
No, I'm too old for that stuff too.
You can hear Eddie in the background, or
Yeah, he's purring.
Basement now.
Is that a grunt or a purr? I couldn't tell.
I think it was a growl.
Okay.
So, I think he's still not happy about being awake.
Oh, well, poor baby.
Anyhow, well, I would rather focus, because you can focus. You got a choice every day. You can either be happy or you can be upset.
I take both.
I don't want to be both.
I'll take both.
Be happy.
But you can't stay happy 100% of the time. I've been sick this week. I have no happy medium. I'll take both.
Well, I would say I can be happy about 90% of the time.
Still 10% of that still counts as both.
Well, I understand, but I would rather eliminate the 10% if I could.
Ladies and gentlemen, Devil Dog has entered the arena.
Devil Dog has apparently entered the arena. And but for me, I would rather not. I would rather see things that are uplifting, that have a tendency to.
Why are you
Um,
trying to hide me behind Gary?
are you on the screen now?
It says remove devil dog, remove from scene. Yes, I'm on there somewhere. You hid me somewhere.
Well, I must
You
have.
got me way at the freaking bottom and behind somebody. Let's
Well,
see.
probably.
Let's just see where you got me at. Right there behind Civvy, just so I wouldn't know that I was on panel.
That's not true.
Oh.
When I didn't do that purposefully. You know me better than to know I would be able to do that anyhow.
That's a
Other
good
than I
picture.
was probably playing with.
That's a
I
good
was
picture of
probably
Civvy.
because wasn't it you that told
Nope.
me
Nope.
that
What'd I tell you?
you told me about rather than just taking somebody directly off.
Oh yeah.
When you have the thing set up the way you want it, to leave, to put their window in the background.
Yeah, but it was funny that I was like way down at the bottom behind everybody, and you didn't say nothing. And
I didn't know you were up here.
I went to add myself, and I was already there.
I didn't know that.
Hoorah, Marines and Army, Mom.
I honestly did not know that you were already on the screen. And
DSDSDSD. You changed your name?
I suspect when he got in, he just went da 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 da.
Is he being a troll?
I don't think so.
I just realized that. I don't even look at my name. My bad.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
Well, I noticed it, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, the one thing I had to learn with this, since I never did this much, I'm using a different browser called a Brave browser, and I can tell you the reason I use it if you're interested. But I had to set all my settings for my microphone and video a totally different way than Google.
Wait, your name is Aaron, right?
I think so.
Well, okay. I was just making sure it wasn't like, I don't know. I don't even know. It looked kind of like, I don't know. German. What
about that?
No, I'm talking about the DSDSDSD. Like,
I don't even know where that came from.
Like German Shepherd watchdog or what? Guardian livestock dog.
Okay, I see.
Well,
here, let's see what happens with this. Save.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Mr. Penguin.
Well,
hold on. What's the deal with the penguin now, Aaron?
Haven't you seen my avatar?
Yes, I have seen your avatar, but I mean, what's the deal with the penguins? Why not Mr. Dolphin? I think I'm in trouble.
You talking about that thing over there? I mean, I'm not Snowflake. I mean, if you catch the reference.
I think I'm getting in trouble.
A long time ago, I always wanted to own a penguin. I've never been able to because it's too hot down here, but I find penguins fascinating.
Are people allowed to own penguins?
In the right circumstances, if you have the right temperature at all times, and if you live in a state, an area that can suit them, yes.
Like Alaska.
Yeah. Well, if you keep them outside, but if you keep them inside, you have to have certain stipulations. I've looked into one.
So you can actually own a penguin. It's legal to own a penguin?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's just like registering a puppy.
Oh, wow.
But it costs a lot of money.
Ah. Yeah, imagine your feed bill, feeding them fish all the time. Unless you're a fisherman.
Well, canned tuna.
Would they eat canned?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I'd rather pay $1 for some canned tuna than go and buy some gourmet salmon.
Well, I've seen them feed penguins like the little fish or whatever. I guess you could go to a bait shop and get it, but I've never seen a penguin eat canned tuna.
Oh, I'd like to see a penguin smoke a cigar, honestly. I mean, they're dressed for the occasion. They just need a top hat.
Where is this channel going to, Gary? Going to the penguins. Going to the birds.
Yeah. Oh, but Gary, before we get too far, the other thing that I don't know if you caught, this Jordan video gave me hope that there's actually some kind of future that I can get piggybacked off of YouTube.
Yeah.
They're proving me I have a chance. It's just I gotta, I don't know, get lucky with the algorithm.
Well, here's the
Because
thing.
this Jordan video shouldn't be doing what it's doing. I thought that was a no newser, and I just did it.
You know, I did a video short of a tag, and the tag was F250. And that was the tag. Tag got over 400. I think it was over 450.
I gotta go, Gary. Bye.
All right, sorry, I'm not talking about numbers.
No. Jamie's yelling at me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
I hear. In fact, they've got the dogs all riled up. I'll just leave him in the corner.
there.
He may come back up. But if I hide him, maybe when he pops in, he'll just be right there.
So a Ford F-250 had you go wacky.
Yeah, I mean the fact is that the video was uh, the video was F250 F2 FIDDY or something like that.
Like 50 Cent. Okay.
Yeah, but it was on an F250 truck, Ford pickup truck, and like 50 Cent, yes, but they started for some reason. It was picked up, I guess, by people that were, I guess, fans of P Diddy or interested in the P Diddy stuff or
Right.
something like
You
this.
just had good timing on it.
Well, that was just it. It was long after the it was long after the trial and everything hit and was over. As far as I can tell, it was over. But I think what happens typically is you go through and at random times, YouTube will push something on a creator's channel, and as a result, it either catches or it doesn't. I had another video that caught 3 days later, after 3 or 4 days after I uploaded it. Now, to be honest with you, when I uploaded it, I thought that it might do well, but that's just because it was of a dog hiking a football, and so yeah, I thought it was cute, but the whole thing with I thought maybe it might do well, but then um, when it didn't do anything initially, I was like, oh well, it was an attempt. I thought it was cute. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed the video, but then it got caught. Um, in fact, that's the first video I ever had. I don't have a lot of them, but that was the very first video. It was a short that went over 100,000. And it's in fact, if I ever promote a short, then that may be it. I don't know, because it had some interest anyhow. But they had let's see. Thank you for coming in, Judy May. I appreciate it. God bless you, darling. Now, one of the things that I do know, just from having done this for so long, is that subs. To be honest with you, I feel like the subs are totally irrelevant. Your sub.
Now, before you get too far in that, I realize where you're about to go with this, because I want to say, let's say 30,000 views. I
Yeah.
realize for some reason people keep coming back, but they will not sub. People I have subbed, around maybe 15% actually come to my video. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, I will be more than happy to. Hey, Digits, good to see you, buddy. Or excuse me, not P Digits. How you doing? I can't hear you at the moment.
Have a great day, Judy May.
Well,
Morning.
morning, Digits. Good to see you, brother.
Hi, Digits.
Hey, Civvy.
The Here's the thing when it comes to subs. All right, and there is a whole lot to do. You know, your sub count doesn't matter. It can. It doesn't. Does it always? No. Um, it ultimately, if you're looking at the nuts and bolts of YouTube, the you can have. Oh, I love it. It's just funny. He's putting that is our first black president. The But anyhow, um, you can do. I mean, getting subs is not the end all be all. It's just a number. Uh, Ultimately, if they're coming back and watching your stuff, then you're oh crap. I got to call my wife. No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. Well, something pops in your head, and then all right. I'll tell you what popped in my head. I'm sitting here. I've got one can. I've got a can here. I'm addicted. I admit it. Whatever. I'm not trying to promote it. Whatever. But uh, last night I was down to this very last can. All right. Um, and I had to go. I had to go to the store. Fairly late at night and pick me up a roll. Uh, just to make sure I didn't go without. That's how bad I am. Um, but I got to thinking. I was thinking I needed some more, or I was thinking this is down my last one, and it's about gone. So, but I've got some more out in the truck, so I'm good. Um, and it just didn't dawn on me till after I thought about it a second. But when it comes to subs, sorry, I ramble. I talk in circles. I know that frustrates Eddie. Frustrates me. Um, but I noticed on my last promotion, I've done a few, not a lot. I mean, I don't care about the numbers. So why would I do promotions all the time? If I'm, you know, where a promotion would be helpful or a promotion would be good to use. It's just a tool, like anything else. But where promotions would be good, it'd be if you had the watch hours, you just didn't have the subs, and you had trouble if you struggled picking up new subscribers. Um, Typically, the subscribers that you get, uh, I looked at the statistics, and this I probably ought to save some of this for the two dudes give clues. I think that's the name of it. Um, Eddie was getting on to me. I always say drop clues. Hey, Aries World, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. 990 subscribers, and someone mentioned it was 10 subscribers away from 1,000, and boom, I lost. Yeah, that doesn't subscribe. I will tell you this. Let's see. We uh, we will run. Well, I appreciate that, Aries, but don't worry about it. I mean, you can, but I don't worry about the numbers. Honest to God, I don't. At some point, I'll get there, and I'll do okay. I'm just not letting it be my focus. It's not my, it'll if it happens, it happens, and I'm sure it will at some point. Um, am I going to monetize this channel? I think I will. That is the plan. Uh, I'm not one of these people that's going to say come hell or high water. But you can run a promotion on a video, and well, I know and I appreciate it. If you want to watch a couple, that's fine. Um, as long as you enjoy the content. If people don't like my stuff, I don't. It, I'm not a big proponent of saying please watch my stuff. Please watch my stuff. You know, I don't think that that helps. It may push you over a number, but you know, it's you know whether I monetize or not is totally irrelevant in the scheme of things. But
Well, what I realize, especially with that video that's doing me a little favor at the moment,
yeah,
the attention that it brought. The one thing that I saw, the faster it got pushed out, the more replies that I was typing in and
yeah,
giving that little bitty I hearted everybody on it. I've 200 hearted, and it kept pushing and pushing. I started replying. I did probably 90 replies on it. And then the other thing that kind of threw me off, I said, okay, if these guys actually appreciate it, nobody likes hitting the like button for some reason. That also helps too.
hmm
I mean, 16,000 views, you got 250 likes on it. That's really, even I on the bad videos, I'll hit dislike or like on it just to do them a favor.
well,
I like to downvote more.
Well, it all depends on the content. If they put effort into it, yeah. I mean, you deserve it. I mean, you're taking time out of it. As long as it's not artificially generated. If it's really you, yeah, I've got no problem giving you a like because it takes. I know how it is with this crap now. It's making content is. I'm not gonna say simple. It's if you put real thought into it, it's work.
yeah, yeah, it can take a lot of time, and believe it or not, that's one of the things I rarely, and I know this is, I guess, kind of a biggie. I rarely respond to comments, even just to do the heart. And the reason for that is because I would spend hours and hours and hours of responding to them. Which anyone hit the thumbs up here? Thank you, I appreciate that,
Now,
Aries.
the way you're presenting it, but the thing is, I found out I kind of enjoyed the interaction until they started blasting me with really nasty stuff
Yeah.
for out of the just off the wall, no reason. So I
Well,
said, I'm still going to retire. And then some guy said, one, he said, I don't even know why you're even replying to me. And I put in a little thing with a little, one of those little sarcastic emojis. I said, there's a reason I'm doing this.
yeah. Well, let me show you something. And hopefully you can appreciate this. The
Oh, I appreciate even the smallest kind of things.
well, no, I'm what I'm saying is you see the picture on there right now.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
The Munchie Mafia drew that. Chivy drew that for me.
Yeah.
By the way, Chivy is the troll, the sticker troll, and she's a. When I talk about her being exceptional when it comes to art, she is.
Oh, I noticed by her. I looked at her penmanship, and it's very flattering. I'll put it that way.
Well, I guess my main point to it is just that and I'll put me over here by it. My point to it is just that somebody made a comment in one of my, and I've had it a couple of times because sometimes when I do shorts, I'll hold the phone out in front of me, and I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the camera angle and all this kind of stuff, you know. But I've had a few people that talked about how me and those long hair nose hairs, you need to cut them. So my response to that has been and will probably always be that oh well, thank you for noticing. I've been using Rogaine on them, trying to make sure they're as long and luxurious as I can get. The it's kind of a, I don't know if that's passive aggressive, but it's my way of saying thank you.
Passive aggressive. How about deeply disturbing?
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, my point to it was just that I'm not going to go and let them. People say that because they're just trying to get a reaction. They try to go through and they want to bother me. And hey, it's just a random person. It's probably a 12-year-old out there, 13-year-old out there that has that that's how they get their kicks. Um, I've had people that, I've done videos of me taking my dog to the store and leave the dog in the truck. But when I do that, I carry two sets of keys with me. I leave one with the truck running and I lock it. If it's hot out, I put the air conditioner on. If it's cold out, I put the heater on. I just want to make sure that the dog is comfortable. I love my dogs. I've got three of them, but I don't do that near as much as I used to because I've got three now instead of just one. And Lord knows, it's hard enough trying to get one dog, in and out the truck without, but you try doing that with three, it would be chaotic at best. But anyhow, and I've had people say, well, if I came by, that your dog would be my dog. No, no, it wouldn't. You uh, people think people like to feel morally superior, I guess, and they like to think that their way is the only way, and that they can't understand anybody else's way of doing things. So I just keep that and try to keep that in mind. I got a long way from talking about subs, though.
Yeah, that was a quite a nice U-turn you did.
Well, I do that all the time. I bing, 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 bing. It's like a dead gum. Being in my head is a lot like being in a pinball machine. I'm the little metal ball that bounces from side to side and thinks, on all these different things. But yes, I am the unofficial sponsor of the Munchie Mafia. So,
Well, she needed a picture of Copenhagen right there above the bottle, facing with you. Might as well advertise for them too.
well, I'm not sure that would be. In fact, I did a video one time of the tobacco store, a trip to the tobacco store with Nikki. It would not play anything. I did a video and I said, this is Nikki's. Nikki loves it when we go by the tobacco store or something like this. I mentioned tobacco store in my title. Nothing. Nobody
Well,
watched it.
what I'm waiting for somebody to get the cojones to go live stream themselves pumping gas and putting a cigarette next to their tank. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that stupidity.
Yeah, that would not be
That
good.
would get a lot of clicks. I promise you that.
It
Give
could
it time.
be.
Give it time. I know it's just that's the world I live in. What can I say?
Yeah, because people eat Tide Pods for God's sakes.
Yeah, I still don't understand. I smell. Oh, I like clothing and throw it in there.
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods and Cheetos. Hey, there's your idea.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, come up. I wanted to talk with you about something. And I got Aaron up here too. I know Aaron knows about investments, that type of thing. Um, it would be an excellent opportunity to talk about, that type of thing.
Always sprinkle a little bath salt on that.
A
A little bat talk.
little bath salt. I know where he's going with this.
Oh, okay. Oh, with a Tide
Why
Pod.
not? Why not combine it all? Eat the Tide Pod, do some bath salt, go smoking next to your car while you pump gas.
There we go.
That would be the ultimate ending for somebody.
Ooh, I got an idea. Maybe I can use AI to do somebody doing that. Eating a Tide Pod. Having water poured over them.
The
And
ice
then
bucket challenge.
holding the cigarette by the gas tank.
No, let's not, because some idiot will do it, and then next thing you know it, it's like,
Hey,
that's not something you want to do.
It's gonna happen.
hey, I appreciate it, Lisa. Not a problem. I get it. The well, she does a lot of stuff on. I think a very popular topic, at least in her chat, is VOO, which is the Vanguard, Vanguard. I think it's
Investment
S&P
firm, yeah.
the S&P 500.
Yeah, Vanguard's the one of the big ones that has a lot of stuff under them that you invest in when you're working. Yeah, I know about them.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, I VOO was one of the very first things I bought when I started working on my retirement fund. I've since sold all my ETFs, and I'm strictly into stocks at the moment. And they've been taking a beating here of late, but I don't care. I'm fine with that. In fact, I think that's a good thing because it provides. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint, and so
Now, a lot of people what you just said, a lot of people want the sprint. That's why a lot of people go into crypto, and that's another thing I have to warn about when it comes to stocks and crypto. Don't expect it.
right. And well, for me, because I mean, if you think about it, I'll tell you the three stocks I invest in. I'm no financial planner. I don't have
This is
any.
not financial advice. There you go. That covers everything.
No financial advice here. I can just tell you what I'm doing. All right. Do you invest in gold or silver? No. Well, it's possible that one of the things I am invested in has some gold or silver. I don't know. Not to my knowledge, Simon. And I understand silver went real crazy recently, and then
it busted.
And I think they came back down to earth. But I don't know that for a fact. I don't follow that aspect of it. But the way I'm looking at it, the major push probably for the next 5 years at least is going to be AI. So it's going.
Oh yeah, they're gonna kill the human race. That's a good one.
Well, they very well might. But in the meantime, until that happens, until that
benefit off of it. I get it. I completely understand.
So I'm getting into the stock market at a good time for me. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. But my thought, there's three stocks that I'm focusing on. I got quite a few. Because I'll read up about something. I'll say, hey, that sounds good, and then I'll buy some stock in that. But my stocks may be as little as just a few, 5 stocks or 2. I've had something. I've only got 2 stocks. Hang on. Hey, babe, what's up? Okay. Okay, that's fine. We can do that later. Yeah, we do need to do that. I'm not going to be on here all day, and the thing isn't until 4 o'clock, so we got time. All right, love you, babe. All right. My wife wanted to remind me that we need to get a recliner today. 3, not 29. No, there is one stock that I can think of. I only have 2 stocks, and the only reason why I bought 2 stocks of them is because Eddie had 1 stock, so I had to buy more than him. So it's like a competition or something. Anyhow, let me move myself back over here a little bit. Anyhow, and it's more than I'm at that particular one is up over 400% from where I bought it. If I'd have spent all my money on it at that time, I would have quadrupled it, and that would be nice. But you can't tell that, so I don't do stupid things like that. Besides, you can't tell what something's going to do in the short term. And but there's 3 stocks, not financial advice, but there are 3 stocks that I'm focusing on right now. One is NVIDIA, which that is, you're talking AI, NVIDIA is going to be in the conversation. Well, they're all 3 NVIDIA related in some way. The second one is called CoreWeave, CRWV. CoreWeave is a cloud, is primarily cloud, cloud. brain fart. But it deals with cloud computing or storage or dealing with AI. They're also related to NVIDIA. NVIDIA has a vested interest in them. So, and the other is Navitas or Navitas. I don't know how you want to call it. NVTS, I think. And it's, uh, well, NVIDIA is twice the price, more or less, of CoreWeave, and CoreWeave is like 10 times the price of Navitas or Navitas. Um, hey, Molly, good to see you, darling. Uh, she's good people out there in Texas. That's Pest Hunter Outdoors wife. I've got a chance
Hi,
to meet.
Molly.
I've had a chance to meet her in person. I'm sorry, I don't mean to monopolize the conversation. I'm just.
No, that's fine, Danny. I mean, if you want something inexpensive to go into, look at my last video I did about the Clarity Act going in for crypto.
Okay.
Crypto's fair. I mean, this right here, if you want something for long term, and after, if they, once they sign this Clarity Act, the Clarity Act, do you know what that is? Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay, what it's going to do is going to take each cryptocurrency.
All right, not
And
financial advice, just letting everybody know.
No. I say that plenty of times. This isn't the financial advice part. This is what the Clarity Act is going to do. It's going to redefine what cryptocurrencies are. Every cryptocurrency is going to have its own meaning. And right now, the United States is one of the few countries that doesn't have it. And the main reason that it's going to make that more important in the United States is because there's the most capital in the United States to go into this sector. Other countries are using cryptocurrencies as basic and regular finance and payment systems. United States is not. And once this happens, that's going to open the door to be a full financial sector. That's why this bill that is on the Senate floor to go to the president has to pass.
Yeah.
And yes, it's called the Clarity Act.
Okay.
Now, if you look at my previous videos about the Ripple Labs lawsuit that was put against them for making XRP, have you heard of XRP?
No.
Okay. Ripple Labs distributes XRP, which is the number 4 or 5 crypto in the top of the chain. Ripple Labs fought against an unfair judgment that the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, went against Ripple to declassify crypto as a security. They wanted to rebrand it for themselves so the government could take control of the crypto sector. The only good thing that happened to Ripple is they had a judge that came out and said, "No, you can't do this." And this was 5 years in court, and I did so many videos about this. But once the Clarity Act hits, this is going to open an unreal spot. And let me put it like this: whenever Ripple finally finished the case and won it against the government, it went from 30 cents to $4. Not financial advice, just so you know. Now that it's getting controlled by Bitcoin's movements, it's now under $2. Once the Clarity Act hits, Bitcoin's not going to matter because the capital going into it is going to be, people are going to know what they're getting instead of just wild westing it, not understanding crypto, because this is going to give you full definition.
Okay.
Now, like I said, the video, I suggest people, you ain't got to subscribe if you want to actually learn about what's about to happen. This is serious stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
because of the United States government and the Biden administration and the amount of money I lost because they wanted to take that stuff from us. And now you have a president, as much as people don't like him, he even said in his campaign run he wants to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. Now, if he doesn't do that, Dubai, which is in the Middle East, will be considered the crypto capital of the world because they have most of their income and most of their properties, most of their assets are focused into cryptocurrencies. If it wouldn't be for them, and some of it happened in South Korea, crypto would be pretty much spot on, just sitting where it was about 5 years ago. Now that there's going to be a Clarity Act and you have all the capital coming in, with, especially venture capital, going to go into this, and when you have Clarity and you have Vanguard, which is getting into crypto after this passes, Franklin Templeton is getting in this after this passes. You can't really put your mind around how much capital is going to go into this sector, and I'm trying to warn people as much as I can. It's if somebody don't understand this sector or this part, stocks are one thing, but when you have a fresh sector to put your money in that's going to have unlimited resources, it's going to get quite unique. I'm going to put it that way. But the understanding of crypto, a lot of people don't understand how a piece of software can turn into a physical coin. And then some people don't understand my crypto cards. I take my crypto cards, my crypto Visa, and I have a signature crypto credit card. People don't understand it. And after I explain it to them, they go, man, that's pretty cool. Well, it's going to get a lot cooler because these little places that I have my crypto cards, crypto.com is where I have them.
Mm-hmm.
Only certain places can release a crypto valued debit card or crypto valued credit card and debit card. Crypto.com went over the hurdle and they have Clarity. Once this Clarity bill comes out, it's going to be wide open, because overseas, when you go to United Kingdom, going into Asia, they already have several places that have crypto debit and crypto credit and crypto debit cards already fully in use. The United States is very locked down tight on it until this comes out. Then you're going to have more people being able to distribute this.
Well, at some point, I mean, I hadn't looked much into it. I am intrigued, or I do want. It looks like an area that there's potential for some explosive growth. But at the moment, what I'm focusing on is, I'm looking for AI, to do a lot in the next 5 years. And that's just, I mean, I do want to put a little bit of my money into not financial advice, into doing some crypto.
But whenever you say AI,
I know
leaps the leaps and bounds of which AI is already starting to make videos that even Warner Brothers and Marvel are trying to stop. It's unreal how good this stuff is starting to look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My thumbnail was AI.
Yeah, so is my little penguin read the dictionary. I did that with Gemini.
There we go. I've done.
But hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. I don't think I've ever really discussed financial stuff on here before. It's kind of different for me. Not that I don't pay attention to it, because I do. This little handheld computer, AI growth by leaps and bounds everywhere. It does, and I've chosen, a few companies. Hey, A Simple Happy Life. Good to see you. I've chosen some of that stuff to invest in because I'm looking at my retirement window, and I'm going to be retiring in the next, I don't know, anywhere from 2029 to 2030, somewhere in that area. And so at that time, I don't know what I'll do, but I figure, a lot of the stuff that I'm heavily invested in right now is going to be.
All right, Gary.
All right,
not financial advice, but there you go.
Right, not financial advice. It's just the I'm getting older. I didn't have anything saved before 2024.
A lot of people said the same. I know where you're coming from. Now check this out. All right.
All right, hang on. Let me bigify. I don't know if I can. I may have to switch over to a dynamic scene. Hang on just a second. It's going to take a second for me to switch over and load everybody onto it. Won't take but a minute though. All right. Let's see. All right. I think everybody's up here. Let me bigify you.
All right. There you go.
All right. That's cool looking.
All right. And now the credit card.
That looks neat.
Now, the one thing a lot of people don't understand when it comes to these, whenever I get my cash back, it pays in the crypto, the little symbol itself that looks like a little, I guess you say, Autobot symbol.
Yeah.
The Autobot symbol, look, it represents the coin called Kronos, Cronos.
Right.
Kronos runs the whole crypto.com exchange. That's that coin is the base foundation of this whole platform.
Mm-hmm.
This crypto runs the whole thing. Every time I use it, I get paid 4% cash back in that coin.
Well, that's nice.
And what I can do whenever I get the coin, I can either sell it, hold it, or stake it. Now, staking, you take the coin, you stack it on top of it, stack it on top of each other, and you draw interest on that coin, just like you would at a bank. When it comes to banks versus crypto, crypto has more of a variety of what you can and can't do with your money, especially when it comes to instant payments, and you can send money to somebody with crypto, especially when it comes to Kronos or XRP. It's faster, it clears. There's no waiting period like it is a bank. If you try to go from a bank to your, I guess you say Venmo or whatever, there's no fees on top of it. There's so much that crypto does that people don't understand. I'm over here trying to fill the gap, and that's not easy.
Right. Hey, by the way, do you know Desert Living, Nina?
I know of that person. Isn't that the person that got mad at me?
May have. You know, I know people that are pro and anti AI and pro and anti. Um, I it could be, but I know that just talking about AI and what's coming up. She tends to be out there in California. Well, she is out in California.
Well, if
So,
she's in California, she can't be against very much from what those politicians do to their constituents.
well, here's the thing, though. I know other people in California that are completely different in their perspectives than what you might assume, um, just based on their locale, if that makes sense. No area is a monolith, from what I can see.
Oh
Uh,
no! I mean, if you saw my Lake Charles video I made 2 days ago, yeah, we're not prone to not having stupidity over here too.
yeah, Aries, I'm very familiar. That's one of the reasons why I invested in VOO to begin with. From what I can tell, most everything I invest in is in the S&P 500. I've had, in fact, right after I started. Now I've had large swings because drawdowns and upheavals or up whatever you want to call it increased, and my stocks have been down a little, or they've been down a little bit, and they've been up over to where at one time I was up about 50% on my investments. And it could go back that. I'm looking for big things here shortly, but we'll see. A lot to say on my 401k. I don't blame you, Aries. Honestly, I don't. Um, the just yeah, mine too. Understand the way where I work at. I have a year over average is 12. Yeah, I am very familiar with that. I will say this that my retirement accounts, and I've opened. Understand, I'm working a lot of overtime. I don't know if everybody realizes that. I work anywhere for the last 2 years. I've worked at least 64 hours a week, as many as 96 hours a week, 64 to 96 hours. So I'm putting in a lot of overtime. The reason for that is really simple. I was 50 years old when I went through the police academy. So, and when I started to get a purse pension, I would, you're supposed to do 30 years. Well, when I started at 50 years, I work a lot of hours. It's not that hard to work. It's just draining. Uh, you get tired, or pro and anti belt loop. Well, yeah, I get that. Not everybody likes me, and I'm okay with that. I try to be middle of the road, but I do have some thoughts that are you know conservative and some that are liberal. Um, anyhow, I'm not going to be able to work till I'm 80, but I do want to increase my pension, and the way to do that is to work and increase my high four, make as much money as I can in 4 years. Now, don't get me wrong, money in my pocket right now is not my priority. It's a result of doing what I'm doing, but my focus is to try and raise my pension so that when I do retire, my pension and my Social Security together will be enough to live on. And so, not many people can live on. I think so. Thank you, Aries World. Um, it's not. It's not that I desire to be rich or anything like that at all. I don't. Money's never been my top priority. Never has. In fact, I took a cut in pay to become a police officer.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Hey, thank you, babe. Um, that has never been my goal. In fact, you want to wave at the people? You don't have to. All right, thank you. That's Tammy's hand, anyhow. Digits, do you want to show your hand? You're a professional hand model. Digits is a professional hand model.
I thought I was a professional.
Well, you are a professional hand model, but you're amateur because you don't really get paid for it. Tammy has some sexy hands, that's for sure. But my goal is just
They're
to
Adonis-like hands for sure.
do what digits.
They're Adonis-like hands for sure.
Yes, for sure. Um, I get digits. You have some. Always have had interesting comments. Um, but the my goal is just to be able to live and pay my bills. Um, I'm not a materialistic person, so it's not like I'm going to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff. I don't care about.
No, my whole thing is I'm trying to get everything back that I lost.
Well, tell me about that.
Oh boy. All right. Which part would you like to know? I mean,
Well,
I've got all the documents and emails of all this court stuff. If you really want to hear this mess,
well, I'm curious about what you've gone through.
cryptocurrency. Okay.
Okay, so it's
Let's,
all
let's
about
go-
crypto.
Oh man, this is because when Donald Trump lost the election going into 2021, that changed the landscape of crypto as everybody knows. What happened is if you were a part of crypto going from 2021 to 2022 and smack dab in the middle of 2022, that's whenever at the beginning of the Biden administration, that's whenever the SEC under the Biden administration attacked crypto and went after XRP in particular. My life savings was in XRP at the time. XRP was doing fine and dandy, and it was one of the highest market caps in the crypto terms. Whenever they sued and went after crypto, that tanked everybody's money. That cryptocurrency went from just over $3 down to 29 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that turmoil going in, that became a big problem with everybody getting scared. And a lot of people that were invested in stuff like myself, you saw stuff like FTX happen. where there was a lot of fraudulence. You had CoinLoan, Vald, Celsius. Everybody started having problems. Now, when all these problems trickled down, they had something called a bank run on all these places. A bank run is where a lot of people go, grab all their money out all at once, and the bank can't afford it. Have you heard
Right.
of this?
Yeah.
This happened in crypto. I don't even want to say how much I had in.
But you don't have to say the amount.
Okay,
It
it
was
was a lot.
a
Okay,
substantial amount.
now when it comes, have you heard the name Sam Bankman-Fried? He was running FTX. He had Tom Brady, Shaquille O'Neal. They were all involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
They had FTX. FTX even bought the rights to the name of the Miami Heat stadium, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
FTX. Okay, when all this bank running stuff was happening, come to find out, when everybody was pulling their money out, and people like myself was saying, okay, that'd be all fine and dandy. Well, the exchanges are the banks of the crypto places. They're called exchanges. They froze everybody else that didn't take their money out to be able to get to their money. They froze me, people I work with, everybody was in complete and utter like, man, what's going on here? Now, in the crypto space, I'm going to throw this out there. There's a little term that says not your keys, not your crypto. Have you heard that term?
Yeah. By the way, you're
Okay.
from Louisiana, right?
Yes, sir. Lake Charles, where that little chick went to jail. That was a fun video to make for me. All right, now during this bank run, and we all got locked out. They were sending out apologies saying we have your funds frozen. Well, good and dandy. Well, come to find out, especially when it come to FTX was taking people that were invested in them in the cryptocurrencies, and he was taking that money and using the money for his own personal terms, well-being, because they did not expect that this administration and all the crap that was going on was going to affect the crypto space like it did. So a lot of people got away with a whole lot of theft.
Yeah.
So after all the mess and all the fire and everybody hating people, everybody hating this, everybody hating that, everybody hating, even I was starting to get to the point to where, man, crypto's not for me, because this is a nothing but a, and that's whenever in 2022, before I started doing all this, I had to understand what I was in. I understand risk, but I didn't really understand the word theft when it comes to risk.
Yeah.
Knowing that you had criminals that were able to, on U.S. soil, start up criminal activities on certain things in crypto that were not regulated. I did not know that when you open a cryptocurrency exchange in the United States back then, these people were not vented by the CFTC or the SEC. And that gave Biden and his administration a ploy to go after the space, because the Congress people over there, and I'll name a couple that are wide open on film that say it live: Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, the little pencil neck, what's that dude? Jay Nadler. All these people said they want the crypto sector, and they were they were really close to getting it. And then the election happened, and now that's whenever Donald Trump went in front of everybody and said, we're not going to let anybody take it. We want the United States to make up for it and be the crypto capital of the world. This is all verbatim. But I was so close to getting out because I understood the technology behind the cryptocurrencies themselves. But me thinking that everything was safe because it was on an exchange that was based in the United States, and I had some stuff that was overseas, I didn't realize the criminal activity that was going to happen to us.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, you can go look at his picture. He has big afro. He had an ugly little chick for a girlfriend that was literally admitted to taking their funds and embezzling. They're in jail. That's cool and all, but they're not gonna. They don't have. I don't think FTX or any other exchanges have the money to pay people back like they think, because that money's long gone.
All right.
But yeah, if you if you look on, especially YouTube, if you type in Sam Freid or Sam SBF, he's all over the place. You can look at his little smug, especially with him sitting in a courtroom.
Yeah.
But when it comes to crypto, like I said, I got close, and then I had to realize, and I had to gather, because there was an opportunity. I made a lot, but I was never able to get access to a lot because of what happened.
Right.
I would be retired right now if that wouldn't have happened.
Oh. By the way, is that similar to what the Hawk Tuah girl did?
Okay, the Hawk Tuah girl. Oh man, this is a lovely story. All right, Hawk Tuah. She took, and let me. How much detail do you want in this to understand what she did?
Well, just a kind of a cursory thing of it would be good.
All right, I'm not going to explain how you build a meme coin now. They took what they call a meme coin.
Okay.
You've heard of Dogecoin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, same principle of a meme. It has zero value. Doge has zero value, but because of its popularity, it's still expensive. So let's get past that. Hawk Tuah person, I'm going to be nice. Her and her handlers. Now, the reason I'm saying they're handlers because this chick has no intellect when it comes to technology. Okay? They used her little bit of popularity to build something called that Hawk Tuah coin. The Hawk Tuah coin was given to a specific number of people that you would call insiders to have the first to get it. They got it at the lowest price. Whenever they announced, hey, we got this coin, what they did, they convinced a bunch of idiots that follow that idiot, if hopefully that makes sense. Hey, idiots, if you're going to follow this idiot, put some money behind this idiot and we're going to make you rich. So all these little idiots, and I don't feel sorry for them because I even warn people. All these idiots put a whole lot of money into this idiot, and before you know it, because they had the keys to this and they had the overall preparation and holding at the top of the food chain, right whenever it was time and they saw enough to take where they could all retire, they did it. And they left everybody else holding their empty bags. Hopefully that makes sense. That's about as second grade as I can go. And the bad thing is she's not in prison or jail. She just got a bunch of bad publicity because what she did technically, and I'm going to put this in technical terms, she didn't do anything illegal because it was willingness to give the money into it. That makes sense?
I guess.
It's like donations, but without donating. It's
Right.
convincing people to invest in something that doesn't have any value, and they didn't understand it. They got what they deserved. And I tried, and I got on here. I was so aggravated. I said I saw this coming from a mile away because I know how it feels to get ripped off.
Well, that kind of leads me into another train of thought. And that's just, and it all leads back in my head to YouTube. No, we're not talking about politics. We're talking about cryptocurrency and that type of thing. But ultimately, for me, it kind of leads back to YouTube and monetized channels and that type of thing. And I guess it makes me think about memberships. Memberships are people that want to support your channel, and I don't know that you get a whole lot for a membership other than bragging rights, early access, and what have you. And I understand that, but I've been so parsimonious throughout my life that I don't tend to spend a lot of money on stuff like that. But I do. I belong to a few memberships, just because I like the person or whatever. And I guess I understand from a consumer standpoint. It's just a way to show support, if that makes sense. Um, Maybe it's just to have my name cross their mind every now and then if they look at who their members are.
Well, nowadays, if you look at a lot of people that are doing that, also, After a while, they tend to forget about who's helping them.
Well,
I've noticed that too.
yeah, I don't. I guess I can see that as well. But here's the thing, you know, I think it depends. You know, if you go through that in relation to investment talks, stocks talk, not meant to be
This
political.
is a
Yes,
political channel now. This is about Rick getting ripped off. Come
no,
on now. He
no,
came in late.
I don't want to. I don't really discuss politics or religion typically, and that's the now some of the subjects we broach, and it's hard to keep politics out of everything because so many things do get political, and people
All
have.
right. Let me ask you this now: what when I explained what happened in a certain administration, would you consider that political or just flat out theft?
Well, I'd
I
say
consider it complete theft.
I do too. But when you bring like Nancy Pelosi or whatever, it verges on political. But the
But now before you get to there, no, I don't call that political. Whenever these people come out and say they want something not to be ours, that's flat out hate.
hey Mona, well I'm not.
That's
Yeah,
that. There's a difference between political and personal hatred toward your constituents across the United States. No matter how you have to look at it,
I agree.
these senators, everybody in this country is their constituents, no matter what side they're on.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be representing all of us.
right, I get that, but because of the fact, the truth is they are in a position of power.
Unfortunately,
Uh,
unfortunately.
and they make decisions that affect our lives. Um, and even if you're talking about something that's on a personal side of one of these individuals, because of their position of power, then it becomes it has political connotations. Um, and hey, thank you for coming in, Mona. We're trying to avoid politics, and by doing so, we're actually talking about them. And so that's I'd rather talk about something else. Um, but that's thank you for coming in, Mona. I understand why somebody wouldn't want to stick around just because the uh, of the subject matter. It's been used to drive wedges between people for years, and I don't. That's one reason why I don't like discussing it. That or
Yeah, I understand, but the problem is these guys up there, they don't need to be acting like they're acting. They're supposed to be bringing us all together in the first place.
okay, new subject. Let's listen to a song. I've got a song here somewhere, and
Sorry.
that's okay. I'm going to play a song. I'm going to mute myself when I play it so that uh, so that it will be y'all can hear it. Um, it's just a cool song, let's see. I'm not sure which one this is, but I think we'll enjoy it. I've got it downloaded. Trinity of Finland. Are you familiar with Trinidadian in Finland? He's a channel. He does a lot of cooking, from what I understand. Um, I'm going to play his music, and then uh, uh, let's see. I'm going to sync that back to the back so that it will it'll. But you should
Oh
still.
yeah,
Be,
just that's I've been subbing to these people that have been popping up.
well, thank you. I mean, there are a lot of great channels, and
I'm gonna watch some of that Lisa stocks.
well, let's listen to a song. And I'm gonna mute myself, and you won't hear me. Otherwise, there's gonna be feedback. You may already be hearing it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We see them a bam, 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 bam. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the YouTube police. Pull up on the feet, keep it clean, keep it nice. Oh, that's the YouTube police. Content unlocked, yeah, we rolling all night. Oh, that's the YouTube police.
line badge on the screen. Motorbike shine, yeah, the algorithm gleam. Patrolling fake vibes, keep it real, no cap. If the content weak, yeah, we write that rap. Sirens in the back, red and blue flash. We protect the creators, that's a YouTube task. From shorts to long form, every lane we see. If it's fire content, yeah, we let it be. Yeah, like siren bird. Yeah, dispatch, we got heat in the comment section. Whoa, whoa, that's the YouTube police. Serve and protect every like and subscribe, please. That's the YouTube police. Respect in the chat, yeah, that's our decree. That's the YouTube police. Serve and protect every like and subscribe, please. That's the YouTube police. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sheep to inspiration, California sun, but we global online. Yeah, the mission never done. One hand on the bars, one eye on the stream. If you break community rules, you know what we mean. No hate, no spam, no trolling tonight. We keep the platform safe, yeah, we do it right. Creators stand tall, viewers feel free. That's the code of the YouTube police. Yeah, 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 yeah. We ride together, day or night. For the love of content, we hold it tight. Above a while, YouTube police on patrol. From the homepage down to the comment scroll. YouTube police in control. Like, share, subscribe, yeah, we got the goal. YouTube police on patrol. YouTube police in control. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh,
And that was YouTube Police by Trinidadian in Finland.
A little bit of kickback from T-Pain and man, Cops.
Well, he's a friend of mine over in a newish friend over in he's got a YouTube channel, and I'm enjoying him and a lot of the new folks that I've been meeting recently. Red's Room TV, there's a lot of folks come in there. Windstone Chronicles, some good people. A lot of them have links or connections to the Caribbean or Caribbean, I guess, depending on how you want to say it. And they're just, good people. I enjoy spending time a little bit everywhere. But,
I can tell. You put up with me. Thank you.
well, you're actually a neighbor.
Well, thank you.
And that's all good. The truth is, I just, Sylvia, you still here, darling?
Yep, I'm just listening.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we hadn't run you off or anything. That's the last thing I want to do. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure these all fit just perfectly, and I'm not doing a very good job of it. They're kind of symmetrical, but today is today I do have my day is going to include well, I tend to be a bit obsessive compulsive, and so most of my time is eaten up with being at work, and a lot of that time is just spent waiting, which allows me some free time to go and check out different YouTube channels. And nothing's more revealing to me than, or entertaining for that matter, than live streams. And live streams tend to be, that's where you gain the watch hours. If you're going to see, Windstone's Chronicles is good. He really is. I like spending
Oh,
time.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, Timmy just scared the crap out of me.
That's
Timmy's
fun.
awake.
Hey, Tim.
I
know.
startled really hard. I almost fell off the chair. Sorry.
That's okay. Tim's good people. I like to be in his. He can see chat a lot better than most people. When they're doing a driving live stream, And I'm sorry, Tim, I don't always get over there. I try to, but I'm so scatterbrained most of the time that it just is hard for me to do anything regularly. Um, it's one of the reasons why I don't have any. That's not true. I have only two. Hey, Crafty Witch, good to see you. I have two of the bells rung I probably have 2,000. Um, I probably have 2,000 subscribe people I've subscribed to, but that's with intent, I guess. Um, Early on, when I started doing YouTube, me and when I started doing live streams, I guess. Oftentimes, me and Eddie would be on panel, and his phone would just go off and off and off with all these notifications. I didn't want that, so I made it a point at right then. I didn't even know much about the notifications. I just didn't want my phone going off all the time. I've already got most of them turned down because um, my family has group threads that have a tendency to, one of them will comment, then the other one comment, and somebody will like that picture. And every time one of these things happens, ding, 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 ding. So, especially if I'm, you know, at work and on a call or something, it's very annoying. Um, and that's another one of the things, I guess, that makes it not as enjoyable as it could be. So I've gotten to where I've given myself permission, I guess, just to do the things I like doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So, thank you.
I mean, this is almost as fun as playing Call of Duty and getting cussed out by a 10-year-old.
I can see that.
Oh, that's not fun at all. Then you realize that they're only 10 because their voice is such a squeaky interpretation of themselves.
I think they call those squeakers.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim. It's easier for me to see the chat over here on the on my main screen than the ones on the other side. And I've got a couple monitors set up here. It's I need to swap out this monitor with probably this one, but I don't know. I'll do it at some point. Maybe I'm a world class procrastinator. Maybe I don't know. All right.
Admitting it is the first step.
Yeah, but trouble is I ain't gonna do nothing about it. So
at least you're not in denial, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, things, and I gotta admit that part of it comes from if I might be so bold, I developed, and I know this about myself. Part of it probably comes from growing up so poor. When I got older and started having my own place, sometimes things, at least when I bought my own house, you learn to do without. When you don't have much, there's a certain number of things you have to do on a daily basis. You have to breathe, you have to drink, and preferably eat something. That's about it. You have to, and you also have to poop, I guess. Technically, that's something, but that's not something you have to do every day, I reckon. Depending on what you're eating. That's another story, though. But the bottom line is, even if you've got a car, and the best practice is to have the oil changed every 3,000 miles. If you don't have money, well, maybe you make it 3,500. Or some people let it go way too long and end up blowing their engine, have to get a whole new vehicle. But you learn to put off things until you have the ability to take care of it. Or a lot of times you do it yourself. I've changed my own brake pads before. Back when Now the problem with that at that time is if I changed my own, I didn't turn the rotors. Now that they don't even do that nowadays. They just replace the rotors. So there's Trinidad in Finland. Trinity in Finland. Beltloop, what's up? Good to see you, brother. I've been playing your
Hi,
music.
Trini.
So he's good people. I like Trini. Trini, you welcome to come up here if you like, brother. But I've been playing the music that you sent to me. I'm very thankful, and y'all make sure y'all connect with Trini. The hopefully he can get some. Hey, he's got a pretty good sized channel. Um, and anyhow, but you learn to put off, and these days there are so many things. I am making more money than I ever have in my life, but a lot of that, I'm shoving all my overtime stuff is going into retirement accounts, which I set up 5 accounts for retirement. 2 HSAs, that's for one for me, one for Tammy. 2 Roth IRAs, that's one for me, one for Tammy. And then I actually opened up one that's just a brokerage account. So it has no tax advantages that I know of. Um, but the bottom line is, anything extra is getting sent there. Um, but you do have other things that you try to do, from time to time, other things that are in your priority set. But even then, some things are put off. Right now, there are things that I need to do to this house. I just haven't done because they're not as high on my priority things. Again, I'm not a very materialistic person. The house, it's a place I live, but even if I lived in my car, I would be okay. As long as I eat, sleep, you know, drink water or drink fluid, and what have you. That's a good question, Trini. What are you cooking? Of course, I don't have a clue what time it is in Finland. I'm assuming about 6 hours ahead of us, which would put them about close to supper time. Filming a video. Okay, cool. Um, but the bottom line is, how do people spend their money? It's according to their own priorities. I'm not sure that anybody asked that, but that's what I was talking about. So
Food, bills, and investing. That's all
yeah.
I got.
Hey, as long as my bills are paid, I'm fine. I can pay my bills on 40 hours a week. But the it's 7:50 p.m. in Finland. Okay, so that's I guess 8 hours. 11:30, 12, 1, 2.
Yeah, that's right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
So um, that is cool. I know I've already said this on here before, but I used to have a friend of mine in 10th grade. He was an exchange student. I liked him. His name was Ilka Uriah Lauri Matila. Uh, he's one of the fellows that from time to time I'll do a internet search just to see if I see. I wonder if that's a common name over there.
Well, hopefully, it never pops up in a police report.
Well, I don't think it would here.
Well, the bad thing is, even I got to the point to where people I graduated with on the local Lake Charles News, they have a full police report that comes out daily, and I started clicking on it, and I started seeing names, and I just go, "Okay, I'll keep clicking. I'm gonna keep coming back and reading it." It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah. Do you ever look at mugshots?
Only when they're connected to the police report or the actual article that they do. As of looking at mugshots, the mugshots I do, and you're probably gonna laugh if you haven't looked at my channel, are celebrities and athletes. I take full advantage of their idiocy to get attention out that this is the kind of people that people support.
Well, yeah, and it's funny because they're popular. They're well known. They draw a lot of interest. I don't, but
But they have no reason. The easiest thing to do in my lifetime, what I know that I've actually know and can positively 100% with pure accuracy say, going to jail, you have to actually want to.
well,
There's no reason to go to jail. There's honestly none. Staying out of trouble's so undifficult. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, there are
I mean,
people that do
I
go
mean,
to jail on purpose.
that's just it. I mean, they want to go to jail. Especially the story that I read last night about 35 pounds of cocaine. Dude, why? And you're gonna get pulled over in sulfur? The stretch is this big, you can't make it to Vinton to get Vinton some recognition? Come on,
Well,
35 pounds?
I guess to those individuals, the juice is worth the squeeze.
Not
So
now.
they're hoping they don't get caught. Some of them, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I understand that, but the thing is whenever you get pulled over for something like a burnout tail light and you have $1 million worth of narcotics, that's on you. That's on you.
No doubt.
Our failure to stop at a stop sign and you're carrying meth, that's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you hear the term criminals are stupid, it's gold. That's gold to people that do YouTube or social media content, especially news outlets. That gives them 20 minutes of 30 minutes. They have to only worry about one story.
Well, look up Florida Man sometime.
Oh, I've listened to that stuff too. I know all about those weirdos.
Trini made some pies. I'm curious, what kind were they? Trini. I love key lime pie. That's my favorite. I
Key
think.
lime's good. My
That's what we're
pecan pie.
doing next month. Is
Yeah, I know.
sugar-free banana or key lime pie
The
next month, Timmy.
when are you doing the pecan pie?
Tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
That's
I'll
gonna be
be.
sugar free.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, you really need to watch Civi's channel. She's going well. Civi, do you want to tell him about your channel rather than me just bragging on it?
My channel. My channel is
yeah, I
a
subscribed.
cooking channel.
I've looked at it. The only problem is whenever I cook something, I don't have patience anymore. And the stuff you do takes actual patience.
Well, to cook takes some
Oh,
patience.
oh man, I ain't gonna lie, my air fryer changed my life.
Mm.
I
I
went from 30-minute cooking to 10-minute cooking, and the air fryer is just thank you.
Yes, Civi has started doing a series, and I'm sorry if Civi wants to talk about it, she can. Obviously, she's the one doing it. Um, but she's starting a series of doing some sugar-free desserts that you're not going to be able to just run down to the Walmart and pick up. Um, and they did a cheesecake, and I've been tempted to try and do that. You know, I'm curious I'm curious on the taste, the texture, because when I bite into a cheesecake, man, that texture and taste just wow sends me over the top. But
Especially if you go to somewhere like Saltgrass or somewhere that has that kind of cheesecake, it's off the chart. Even Cheesecake Factory is off the chart.
I've never been to a cheesecake factory.
Oh,
I've heard of it. Um, I know it's in that where if you ever watched The Big Bang Theory, Penny worked at the Cheesecake Factory for a long time.
let's see.
So let's see. Oh, I don't doubt it, Tim. I really at some point I'm going to make one. I believe. And I'll have to make that key lime pie as well because that man, it just makes my mouth water and thinking about one. Um, we're going. Reminds me at some point today about 4 o'clock. We're supposed to be going down to Georgia Blue, which is a fairly nice restaurant, and it's become one of my favorite places to eat. Now, there is an added benefit when you start working as much overtime as I do, and if it were up to me, I'd probably still go through the drive-through at some of the fast food restaurants and just order off what used to be the dollar menu. I think they're calling it a value menu these days, because of the fact that, like I said, that's my perspective growing up the way I did. But we're eating. Tammy has never been that way. If she can't eat at the place she wants, she just maybe order fries or something. But the for years, that's what I would do: go through the order off the dollar menu. But we're eating at some night. I've kind of given in a little bit, uh, just to go through and eat at some nicer restaurants. And I mean, it's not like I'm spending. You got to eat anyhow, right? And if you have more disposable income, you know, I mean, I'm 61 years old. Hardly made anything up until I was like 60. So, but I'm trying to make sure that I retire in a few years.
I can highly recommend Sam's Club to eat at. I like their food.
Okay.
And it's cheap.
I believe it. Seems like they used to have I've been there once or twice, a couple of times, maybe three.
Or even Costco.
We don't have a Costco here that I'm aware of. There may be one. Hang on. Let me ask Google that. Hey, Google, what is the closest Costco to me? Let's see what it says.
The closest Costco is Costco Wholesale in Ridgeland, which is open today until 7 p.m.
They do have one. How do you like that?
I love Costco.
That's kind of like a Sam's Club, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's a Costco.
Well, I think you have to be a membership. You have to get memberships.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Sam's Club is. You got to have a membership there too. So,
yeah, Sam's Club is owned by Walmart.
Hey, Outdoors with Big Matt. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Matt.
He's a big dude. He's like 6'9".
Hey, he looks like a wrestler in his picture.
Well, I just showed just to get an idea. That's probably, I don't know, 45 minutes away, an hour maybe.
But if you go to Costco, try the hot dogs. Oh,
I've heard that.
Oh man. And say if you go to Sam's Club, get the pizza.
The pizza, got it.
Oh man. But only if it hasn't been sitting out for more than 5 minutes.
Okay. Look for a fresh one. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't remember what I was talking about.
I think you were locating Costco for yourself.
Well, yeah, but I found that. But there was some I got distracted into that.
Are you talking about his height?
Oh yeah. Just the other day I pulled up one of his videos from I guess 2 years ago, where it was me and him. We're on the and it just is. It just demonstrates, the video itself demonstrates how much taller he is than I am. I look like. Are you familiar with the term homunculus?
I mean, I'm 5'9". I mean, everybody's taller than me.
Okay, well, you're about my height. A lot of people. In fact, the first time I met Sammy, and I think Sammy's 6'6", he said, "You're a lot shorter than I thought you'd be." So, come to think of it, I think that's what Reagan said too. About 5 minutes later. So, we went down to Eddie. I don't think Eddie's in here. He may be. I may have missed it.
Jamie was screaming. It sounded like dogs were barking, and he said he had to go.
Yeah.
Hope he's all right.
Eddie is my buddy. He's Devil Dog. I'm Gary, and I have YouTube Police and Belt Loop 29. But Eddie is usually on here, and he's not at the moment. That's okay. He got stuff he's got going on. I don't think he's here. He could be listening in. You can't ever tell.
Outdoors with Big Matt. I'm only 6'9". Congratulations. I would love to be 6'9".
Yeah. Oh, he's big guy. Big guy. Great guy too. Um, yeah, that's not tall. That's tall. That I mean, in fact, I'll. Let's see here. Hang on. I got to see if I can find an open. Uh, by the way, let me. I'll share just the video or the video, no audio this time, so there won't be any bleed through. Um, all right. Actually, I gotta. Let me see if I can find it in the
What?
layer. I don't know if that's it or not. Let's see. No, that ain't it. Chat box. That ain't it. YouTube police. Hang on, I got to look for it so I can bring it forward. Here we go. Let me bring that up top. If you like this is. I'm gonna share out my buddy's AI music channel, and if y'all get a chance, check it out. That's Jeremiah, also known as Trucker J, also known as Auburn Sports Forum. He's also the one that did my video. Well, that's irrelevant. He did the video and the audio for my Two Dudes Drop Clues. What was I coming on here to do? Oh, Big Mats. That's right. And see if I can find that video. It's a ways back. Uh, and he's got a short and public, no, latest popular. There we go. All right, let me see if I can find it. It's going to take a minute because it's about 2 years ago. But I want to just give you an idea, a demonstration of just how tall Big Matt is. I mean, it's one thing to see him when he's sitting in his chair, or you can kind of tell there. But some might say a gentle giant. Uh, Kind of reminds me of my cousin, but my cousin's not that tall. Hey, sweetheart, you want to come up? You can come up. Just give me a minute. I'm looking for something. It's right around in here. I know that for a fact because that's where I found it last time. Hang on. I may have missed it. Hang on. I know it's around this area. Where did I see it? I don't see it. I already passed it again. Hang on. I have trouble looking through shorts for some reason and getting right where I want to be. It's got to be near here because uh, that is the YouTuber meetup that we were at. Taller than he think he is. Hang on, it's got to be somewhere in here. Let's see. Where did it go? I don't see it. That's okay. Well, it's just him and me standing side by side, just tied it up for the holidays. Um, all right, that's that. Texas outdoors. Merry Christmas. Outdoors. Not the biggest one, but well, I'm sorry. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find it. I don't know where it is. Uh, but he's a very likable guy. In fact, he's one of the reasons why my channel is where it is today. When I met him and Devil Dog, I met them both about the same time, and they've really helped me and promoted me, and I'm very thankful. He has a regular. Well, I don't know if his lives are regular right now. Every time I see him, I try to pop in them. Oh, Big Matt just dropped a link. Let me see if I can find that. Uh, all right, there we go. Let me share it again. And this uh, maximize. This is me right here to the right. That's Big Matt. I mean, I'm I'm just having to look over. He's a great guy. He's been to our YouTube. In fact, he is having a YouTuber meetup himself. Um, in He's having a YouTuber meetup that he's going to be having over in Texas. This um, Thank you, I appreciate that, Big Matt. He's got a YouTuber meetup that we're going to have. He's hosting, and we're going to be going over to Texas. That's April. What's the dates on it, Big Matt? Um, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go down and stay with Eddie and Jamie, and we've been down there, I guess, about 8 times. We like going down there and visiting. So we'll be passing right through Louisiana. Aaron, if you get a wild hair, you're welcome to join us for a meal or something.
Hey, just let me know.
The last time, I mean, I have met a few YouTubers going through there. I think the last time we sat down with Southern Boy Prepper, a bunch of pictures of you standing next to other creators with the song "Itty Bitty Plane." Yeah, that's funny, Tim. The I'm not, I guess I'm about your height, Aaron. The Me and Eddie both really. Eddie, you know, we're almost identical height. He's got bigger calves than I do. I'll admit that. But the I'm still not convinced that he's taller. They did when we were there. They did a measuring thing, but you know how it wasn't. I wanted to get one of those things that gets the little, the scale that has the thing that you raise up and down just to get to see myself. If he is taller, he's about that much taller.
Oh, you're going on record for this, aren't you? Okay.
Well, it's public. It's public. It's all public. Um, the HT. Let's see what that link is that Matt just dropped. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. YouTube family reunion. Oh, perfect. And yes, y'all check this link out because it's the YouTube family reunion. It's when the meetup. He's got info about the meetup there. And let me throw this up. A YouTube family reunion and meeting the people behind the channel. And it's at the Brazos Bend State Park on April the 18th, 2026. I need to star this so I can find it. There we go. And I'll have to look into, we are planning on attending. We are planning on attending me and Tammy. So it's going to be a good time. Eddie, it's it's for the meetup. Yes, thank you. Ben, are you going to fishing today? Oh, cool. Anyhow, we've been. I've
Okay, it's
been
south of Houston.
doing that.
I'm looking at it on a map. Look, it's south of Houston.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the general vicinity that both Eddie and Big Matt live in. I think, well, Houston area. Although I think Big Matt may be just northwest of Houston. Eddie's east of Houston, over in Dayton. And so um, I've been to a few meetups, and even hosted one. It wasn't didn't have a whole lot of people there at the time if you're just looking at the numbers. But that's another thing. I'm thankful for each and every person that comes in here. Um, it is humbling to know that people are here while I'm hosting this show. But as a channel, one thing I'm not crazy about is I love the YouTubing, I love the meetups, I love but the thing that I it's probably natural as you go and you get bigger and you have larger crowds and you have um, then let's say I mean me and Eddie used to have fairly regularly, we'd have 40 or 50 people in our live streams, you know, when we were going live at midnight. Um, and then if you have a night where you only have 10, 15 people show up, you feel kind of disappointed, and you shouldn't, because you should be there for the people that are there. The outside is just periphery. Uh, Other people have, and it's not that you're disappointed in any one individual. You're just and you begin to question, well, what am I doing wrong? And that shouldn't happen. You should enjoy the people that are there. You should live in the moment.
No,
Some
I
people,
agree with that. I do. It's just now if I become somebody that people actually want to listen to, I'll be happy to do more or less share the knowledge and get people out there. But right now, I'm like this little bitty speck.
oh, I am too.
No, no, no. You've got yourself out there pretty good. You're not giving yourself enough credit.
Well, are you familiar? There's a saying that I quote all the time.
You
I,
are what you eat.
no, although that's a good one. I have quoted it on occasion, just fairly rarely. There's a saying that says, I was sad because I had no shoes until I met the man who had no feet. The fact is, everything is about perspective. The more I know, the more I realize I don't know, and so
Oh, in that case, then I know nothing with you.
see, there we go.
I
You're
mean, I'm not in denial over it. Someday, it's a complete and utter moron.
well. I think that the bottom line is that oftentimes your perspective changes the longer you're on here, and the more you know your I guess your channel changes. Um, and by changes, I just mean your expectations change. I'm still humbled by but I don't. Just being honest with you, I don't feel as humbled as I once did. Um, and I hate that I'm losing that.
You're talking about you're getting numb to it.
No, I mean just more accustomed.
Oh, oh.
I don't know that it's numb
Are
to
your
it.
expectations are kind of you're still trying to reach for more expectations?
Well, that's just it. I don't know it. The more something becomes normal, the more I mean, I couldn't imagine having 100 people in the chat, even though we've had 50. I couldn't imagine having 1,000. But you look, and it's not that I'm one of these people that's saying, "Well, why not me?" Because I know why not me.
Okay.
Um,
Now, if you want my opinion on certain criteria, I guess you could say peakage, if you want to try to align yourself with more suitable content to bring in numbers, that's whenever you have to expound. I mean, you're gonna have to expand to, especially one of the biggest things out there is sports.
Yeah.
You want controversy and you want people to start getting into your thing. You're gonna have these basic meetups. I mean, you got content from here to here to here. If you get just like the ones that I notice whenever I just read their, I don't go into many live streams, and all I do is I read what they're doing, and I briefly post. I see what brings in the numbers and what doesn't.
Right.
Most
Well,
of the guys,
that's exactly what I'm talking about. I do, to some degree, or what I have been, and maybe I'm just not saying it clearly, is that once you start allowing YouTube to change your focus, once you start thinking, well, I need to pick a niche. I need to focus on this. I need to focus on that. I don't care, about a lot, niches. I don't care.
but I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I completely get it. You want to stay in you want to stay in your way. But the other thing it'd be awesome to have 400 or 500 people come in with the same mindset. But a lot of people that do these live streams, the people that I can't stand, and I'm gonna have to throw a name out there, and Shannon Sharp's one of them. They get tons and tons of live views, and I try listening to them, and they are just mind-numbingly dumb. And he's a sports guy, and he played for the Denver Broncos, and it hurts my head to listen to him talk because it's so much nonsense, and he brings in stuff, but apparently that type of controversy brings in the people.
Well, that's true.
It just blows my mind.
It is true that people love drama, and one of Eddie's all-time most viewed live streams was where he put it was a controversy, or he had been upset with somebody, and he was discussing it at that point. And I remember that. I don't know that I've ever had one. Well, yeah, I did. I had one, although I don't remember what kind of results. But it was just somebody that was in the community that had got upset at me and Eddie because we didn't say hello. We didn't see. He made one comment in the chat, and I'm bad about reading chat anyhow. But he made.
He got butt. You can say he just got butt hurt.
Yeah, he did. But then he started a campaign, I guess, if you will, against me and Eddie. He started dropping all these, lies, and started contacting the wives of members of male some of the guys that I hang out with. He started contacting their wives on the email. Don't ask me how he got their email. I don't know any of that. But come to find out, somebody dropped me some information, led me to who he was, because he hadn't, and turns out he was a convicted felon that was, that had been convicted of some of the stuff he was accusing me of. So, which was some really terrible accusations. And it's I guess from his perspective,
he was dying for attention.
Well, it could be, but maybe he just got his butt hurt, and he's one of these people, I guess, that his whole thing in life is to try to make other people feel
miserable.
Bad. So trying to hurt somebody, just because maybe he got hurt or something. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I did one like that, and it was just to clear the air, because I told him, I said, look, the bottom line is, I don't think I shared all the information I had. I may have. I don't remember the live stream. I just remember, I told him, I said, look, I've got information on you. It wasn't my desire to try to hurt anybody, but I went through and I said, I have information on you. If I see you anymore in any of the live streams I go to, because I was still seeing it in some live streams, I said, if I see you again, I will make sure that I notice, or that I drop every bit of information I have on you. I will do a video about you. I will show, what I know, and
I get it. You were gonna make a point. I get it.
And I mean, I didn't share the information I had. I didn't share, his mugshot. I didn't share where to find his criminal record. I didn't share any of the information that I had. Um, my point was just to get him to leave.
Leave me alone. Yeah.
Well, it's not just.
Hopefully it worked.
I didn't want him around anybody I know. Um, it's. I mean, yeah, it's one thing to go after me. It's something completely else to be in. He was such a terrible person. It's another thing to have him in the community that I'm in.
Oh, I get it.
So, I didn't want him, you know, he would, you could, anyhow, that's
Man,
neither here.
I get it. I get it. I'm sorry that's terrible. That's beyond terrible.
Well, drama does draw views. And
Boy, you ain't lying. I've learned that firsthand.
now I know some channels that their whole channel is just around drama. And I don't know if they got together with somebody else and just said, "Hey, I'm gonna go after you, you go after me, and let's go ping pong ball this and go back and forth."
And
The,
draw people. Yeah, I get it.
it seems like it because um, it almost seemed like they weren't even really authentic in some of their discussion. But it's all built. You get people involved in this vitriol. You get them involved in all this hatred and anger, and people lose all sense of right and wrong, or it becomes us versus them, type mentality a lot of the time, and that's not what I'm into. That's not what I care about. That's not what I want to. I would rather, if I can, bring people together. I would rather take you and introduce you over here to Marines and Army Mom, or take Sylvia and introduce her to Outdoors with Big Matt or whatever. Even though um, I'm not responsible for all the connections that are made around here. People make their own connecting. Um, it just I have noticed that the YouTube, the algorithm, what it does is if I start going to a live stream, it starts showing. If I go back a couple of times, it starts showing whatever that live stream is to other people that I know and hang out with. And so whether and I use the let's see, Miracles and Mayhem. When I first started going to her live stream, there was nobody in there I knew. The first couple of times I went, there was nobody. But then I started, I continued to go in there, and it started drawing. I don't know if it was drawing my people that way or drawing her people this way, but ultimately, I think it was drawing the people that I hang out with over there to her channel. The same thing, I believe, occurs because of the algorithm. It tries to promote like interested people to other places. And so if I go to some of these new live streams, it oftentimes you will start seeing other people connecting with them, whether it's directly related to them being in one of my live streams, or it's directly related to the fact that I go over there. And I don't know, maybe that's a little egocentric. Maybe I'm thinking that I make a difference. I don't know that I do. I don't think I do.
See, there you go, downplay. You're downplaying yourself again.
Well, it's not downplaying me. It's what it's doing is just saying, and I'm not the the funny thing is, if you talk to Eddie thinks I'm vain. I don't think of myself as that way. Maybe I feel like I'm pretty good at a few things, but I feel like I have a fairly realistic viewpoint of myself, and I do try to, I question sometimes my own motives, but that's because I try to take a very
authentic stance,
or a realistic stance, or a greater understanding, perhaps. That to me is, I guess, something that drives me just understanding why people do or how the YouTube algorithm works. There's a lot more put into it than I know. Um, but I draw inferences. That's just all right. Take it, look at it like this. All right, did you know that shark attacks increase every time ice cream consumption rises? You could go through and say, okay, the ice cream consumption raises your chance of getting bit by a shark. But what it boils down to is it gets warmer, ice cream consumption goes up, and more people are in the water. So you could draw one correlation one way, but that may or may not be authentic. That may or may not be real. That may be just imagined or what people think. It's just like people used to think the earth was flat. Although I think by the time the Greeks rolled around, they kind of knew. It just there's a perception that they didn't understand that.
Or how about people are lemmings and sharks like lemmings?
That could be very. But I guess my point is, I just want to
I
know.
get it.
Um, People think that there are still people out there that believe the world is flat, and that's
Well, yeah, that's because their monitors and their devices are flat.
well. I just think that a lot of people have a very limited understanding of things, and it's not my job to try to convince everybody of what the way the world is. People see the world in different ways,
Yeah, you're
and
right.
um, the best I can do is try to help understand it myself. And so it is dead gummit. Um, my intention was to shut it off at 2. I guess I'm 3 hours, almost 4 hours into it. I don't need to do that. I'm going live for way too long. But I guess in a way, it's just trying to, it's just doing what I do, I guess. Anyhow, thank y'all for coming in. God bless you. Let me, Rick, if you hadn't said anything in a little while, please make a comment in the chat so that I can, if you're still here and still listening, please make a comment in chat so I can recognize you. In the meantime, I do want to thank Aaron and Civi for coming up. We do have Trolling Eddie since 2023. Simon, thank you for coming in, brother. And thank you for coming in, Arlene. You're a blessing. She drops links. She works as hard as anybody I know at trying to share out other people so that they can, touch base, build their community, and that's vital in doing YouTube. Marines and Army Mom, it's always a pleasure to see you, ma'am. Thank you for coming in. Crafty Witch, thank you for coming in. If y'all get a wild hair, get a chance, play some of her stuff, and also Marines and Army Mom stuff. I know they're both, working on watch hours.
Wow.
I think so.
All right. Well, all I can say is you have a great time at your restaurant.
Thank you. I will. We got a few things to take care of, and let's see. We also had P Digits up here on panel. Eddie was up on panel with Devil Dog. Merited Shades of Light. Thank you for coming in. Um, I just want to. Y'all are a blessing to me, and I'm very thankful for your attendance or for your support.
Hey, believe it or not, you are too to me because, I mean, I had 80 people. Now I'm at 220. Say, hey, thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure. And I don't tend to look at channels as just their numbers.
No, I completely understand that. I'm just that, and I can't even lie. Thank you, Michael Jordan, for doing something that people saw as something that wasn't what he helped me out too,
Hey,
unintentionally.
Simone, we're just shutting down. Thank you for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all touch base with Simone as well. Actually, that's Simon. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Simone.
My eyesight's pretty bad. Simon Kennedy. I'm very familiar with Simon Kennedy. We got two Simons around. As I make mistakes all the time. I'm very flawed. But thank you for coming in, Simon. Simon, I'm pretty sure in the UK. Yeah, England in the house. Thank you. I see Simon, I think, over at Denise Burnside's. Um, I think. My memory is shot. But nevertheless, we're in the process ending it. I just wanted to thank everybody for showing up. Meritage Shades of Light, always a pleasure. And God bless y'all. We're going to